It's going to... Hello? There you go.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry.
Hi. Hello.
You're on.
All right.
Oh, shit!
We should be good
Welcome
now.
to The
Okay.
World Ends Thursday.
So now we can do our intros.
Yeah.
Do it again. Do you want to do it again?
Sure.
You did
No
so
one
good.
can be embarrassed by our left and rights.
Welcome to The
God.
World Ends Thursday, a Monster of the Week actual play on the Happy Jacks role-playing game network. If you want to watch more episodes of this show, for which this is the finale, you can find us at happyjacks.org/worldendsthursday. I'm Emily St. James. I'll be playing the role of Rachel Goodnow, the Chosen, who is a middle-aged woman who used to be Buffy and now is Buffy again. And that's the tweet. That's it. That's the tweet. And now over to my right. And we did a whole bit about like hands and which one looks like an L and left and right, but we're not going to do it again because you didn't get to hear it. It was hilarious. You missed out on a lot.
Yeah,
But over
Kimi
to my
will be
right.
editing it out of the podcast,
Yeah.
and I apologize for that.
Oh my gosh, hi, wow. It's
You missed half that.
It's me, Teri
That was so
Gamble.
good. Your previous
I
intro.
know, it was so good. Okay, so anyway, I am playing Logan Julian, a witch, which I'm also playing a witch in real life, next week at a Akbar in Teen Witch, the musical, with 30-minute musicals. Top that. I don't really know if you want to try and top that. I had to do the hand too for those of you who are listening. I'm so sorry you missed me doing choreography here tonight. It is on point, on fire. I'm excited. I'm sad. I'm all the emotions right now going into our final episode here.
I know. I'm sad that we have to end this so soon, but I'm excited to get to play with y'all again one last time. I am Blythe Kala playing Bastian Goodnow, the Summoned, and the world might end tonight. It might. I don't know.
Happen.
That might be my fault. It might be his
It's
fault.
the finale.
And I feel fine.
The world ends now.
It took me too long to get Teri's joke, so that delayed laugh.
That's the energy tonight.
Some of them are thinkers.
I just
The other ones are
yes.
stinkers.
I'm
Yeah.
Clara, and
You're
this
always
is my circus and my monkeys when it's not Kimmy's. Kimmy is actually the ringleader. But yes, it is back to our original 3, as we have already said goodbye to Michael, our angel, still an angel, just somewhere else now, our divine. But yeah, let's hop into it because apparently we have no time now because we wasted it having no sound. Cool. Last we left off, does anyone... We actually had a nice little button and a nice little side quest.
Yeah, you had you and
where are
Greg.
we with
We
wait.
met Greg
Rachel
and
and Greg.
we went back to the 1990s, the age of love and happiness. And we saw Greg and Rachel in high school when they were finally officially boyfriend-girlfriend.
And had to let everyone know.
A thing that they were happy to let everyone know. And they had a little son made out of pizza. And then the little pizza son ran around the school to find like whoever was like making everybody really lethargic. We met their original gang, which was Rachel, Greg, Lucian. The vampire was not there except at the very end. He was watching all of them as they sat in the happy cup, and you're like, ooh, what's going on there? But Sandy Shanday, Kathy Cartwright, and Howie Peeves, the original cast of whatever this show was called before what it is now.
Did I name it?
No, we didn't. It was,
We have
it just
we
never
have
happened.
episodes, but we do not have a name
We
of
have a
the
name for
show.
the show.
As evidenced by the fact that this show is called The World Ends Thursday, I don't name things good.
Listen.
That was a group effort.
That was my my pitch. So thank you.
I don't name things good because I want a Tuesday for some reason.
Yeah, I get it. don't worry.
But yeah, we also like discovered that that Rachel had like kind of a fractious relationship with her parents, who wanted her to go to Summerfield University. She wanted to go to University of Washington to study veterinary science.
And did she?
And I'm gonna guess no, because there were 2 more seasons of the show, so they had to keep her close to home.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Maybe grad school.
I hope Howie Peeves comes back. He's a fan favorite.
How he
Also, you had a kid young.
You had a kid young.
Yeah, she gave birth to Bastian when she was 21. So yeah.
And, well, your second child.
Mhm.
Back
Oh
to
well,
Pizza
yeah.
Boy.
I mean, it's my son, Bastian. I
Your
love you
shame-filled
dearly.
pizza
I love
son.
you dearly, but you will never be my first son. My pizza boy was my first son.
Shame-filled pizza son.
I don't even know how to interact with it. I don't even know. I don't even know.
It really did have the energy of like they didn't have the time slot, so we just threw in a rerun.
It's like, does Bastian need to give up his sword now? Does the weird little pizza boy
No,
get
he's
the
dead.
sword?
He got
No,
eaten
he
by
got
a.
eaten.
He got eaten.
It
It was like one of those episodes of like a show where they like have to carry around a bag of flour and be like, "This is a baby." We just made a calzone, but it was a little guy.
That is hilarious.
You should go. As I say, if you missed the shame-filled pizza boy, you should go back.
I'm absolutely
Watch
going to
that
go back
episode,
and enjoy that.
which is absolutely called Shame-Filled Pizza Son.
I also consider this such a relic because home ec was like gone by the time I was in high school,
Absolutely.
and there was no like egg. We never got to do any of the egg or the flour or any of that.
We got a robot baby.
What?
I'll tell you about the robot baby later.
Yep.
Anyway, before that though, we had a slight. We said goodbye to Michael, our divine, during a brief episode in which Rachel went away to sort out what it means to be a chosen one now that you are, I guess, middle-aged.
You can still be a chosen one in middle age. That's
You
the
don't
thing
stop
we've
being
learned on the
chosen.
World's Ends Thursday. Yeah. If you don't die when you're the chosen one, then you just keep being that until you're like, 70.
You have your mind wiped by mysterious forces, and then you just you continue on your merry way.
Yeah.
We had a small renegotiation with the household spirits,
The brownies.
the brownies in your case, and you didn't. And your daughters, both of your kids, are still in the house. All three of them are still in the house.
Yep.
They went nowhere.
Good. I appreciate that. That's good to know.
We made a deal with Fig Leaf.
Is that what I named them?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We had to get water from a stone, kiss that never ends, and gold from a straw, and they liked it. They approved.
Good. I'm glad.
And we saved everyone.
Did you get like a badge for that? You can put on like your letter jacket.
No.
Okay. Well,
Maybe I could ask them, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
I feel like brownies would appreciate that. They might want to.
All right. So, diving back into Summerfield, I briefly forgot what the place was called.
I wrote a note, polyester saves the day. Just because it
That
needed
will
to
never
last.
end. Diving back into Summerfield, it's been a couple weeks. I'll give it a couple weeks since Rachel's brain sort of reformed, reshifted as you got used to the new normal, which seems to be a little. It's not as weird as you thought it should be. Your eldest daughter seems to not have noticed a single heckin' change.
Ivy.
Ivy's Ivy.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
my notes? My
You know,
notes are good.
I love both my girls, but it's Bastian who takes after me, constantly trying to end the world. So,
Don't want to.
Just are.
I didn't either.
Sometimes you're on a mission and you can't help it.
Hey, I was told I had a choice in this by the other guy.
Yeah, you're gonna listen to the other guy. But the leaves are starting to change as autumn starts to fully make its way through Pennsylvania. But yeah, everything's sort of a new normal. Every once in a while, you get a weird creature that shows up that is easily negotiated with, or at least brought around back to talk to rather than standing on your front porch. Ivy has not noticed a single heckin' thing. She's very interested in, man, what's his name?
Oh, her boyfriend.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Who, none of you guys
Yeah,
can
Kevin
figure out.
Bird.
Kevin Bird. None of you guys can figure out if anything's wrong.
That's right. He has two moms.
Yeah.
Kevin Bird has two moms.
One
no
is
idea.
Episcopalian.
One's an Episcopalian minister, and the other one is, I don't remember what. Oh, no, she does something that makes sense with the word bird. That's like a pun. Yeah.
I can tell you,
Bird.
she's an ornithologist.
Ornithologist.
I hate that you know that because that was not.
He also sings second tenor in the choir.
How do we? When did you write that?
When we talked about it.
Yeah. I like here, just like name a random person, I'll tell you everything about them.
Yes.
That's true. Okay,
Correct.
hold on. But yeah, so
Yes, and.
Rowan's doing great in school. She
course.
She always has. She seems to be as familiar with everything else as everyone else you see, and it's not causing problems. It's not causing problems per se. It is confusing, as you know. She has suddenly her loner nature has sort of flipped now that you can see all of the things that she's been hanging out with. That shouldn't cause problems down the line.
No, that's gonna be fine. That's more of a season 2 problem.
It's more of a season 2 problem. Overall, it does feel like, at least at the Goodnow house, we've seen a little bit of a shift in our relationship with the etheric, over, and that might be spreading across all of Summerfield. Logan, have you noticed any changes over at Summerfield U?
Yeah, it's been a little like energetically strange. I've been trying to keep a lookout because you know I'm always a little bit worried on Thursdays.
No idea.
I don't know why. Just sometimes it feels like the world might be ending. I don't know. I have this like feeling. So yeah, I've noticed, you know, that there's just been some like strange energy. I don't know whether it's just because I don't see Michael anymore, and so the janitors are different, and it's like I'm a little bit sad because I miss them, but you know, I'm keeping an eye out and keeping vigilant.
Bastion.
I mean,
Paradigm has shifted.
I mean, Bastian has school, so he is still going to his university. And he did have a date with his crush.
Oh no.
And it wasn't great, but he did try to text and be like, hey, I would see you again. But he never got a text back.
I think
It was like the dots just kept dotting.
shit, yeah.
Like he fell asleep or something while he was texting back. And so Bastian doesn't know. So he's kind of been avoiding him.
Have you gone to the yogurt place since?
No.
Okay. Well,
Bastian is not good at confrontation. So Bastian thinks he hates him and is avoiding him now.
well, that's fine and normal for everyone involved.
That's well, listen, you know, Bastian's had a complicated life with friends and doesn't have many, and one left
Okay.
and didn't say goodbye to him. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
sad.
Oh, baby.
So he's sad about it.
Oh, baby. So have you been like expressing your sadness or bottling it up?
Song writing is what he does. Because it's his major. He's a music major.
No, I know. So you're
That's the
sitting in
cutest thing,
basement
just little
playing
emo.
your emo
Yeah.
guitar,
Yep.
singing. You can hear. Ivy has like a supernatural ability to tell when you're moping your hardest, and like you hear her yelling from upstairs somehow. There are 3 floors between you and Ivy, and there is this like, "Mommy's doing it."
It's like, I also have to do my homework, and this is my homework. I have like tons of music theory classes and songwriting classes.
But yeah, as the month moves on, it is getting close to that night of nights, Halloween. We're not quite there yet.
I know, but I'm just excited. I just got really excited.
It's honestly like, if you can get to Halloween, it's like a witch vacation for all of y'all. Because like everyone else is doing spooky stuff, right? So do you guys like spooky stuff doesn't happen on Halloween? That'd be too normal.
No,
I'm
of course
supposed to
not.
be the rest of the year. I know people ask me that all the time. You do these things, but like IRL, you know, like I'm like, no.
So it's
I used to hang
getting,
out at home with the cats.
it's getting close to Halloween, but it's Thursday. Would you say it's October 19th or October 26th?
I'm gonna walk into the sea. Yeah, it's October. Let's say it's October 26th energy.
Ooh, we're in the future.
We're in the future.
Can I have a laser blaster?
Back in time.
Can you invent a laser blaster in a week?
Yeah. I think Greg could, if anybody
Greg
can.
probably could.
Yes, he could.
Which is fascinating because you do wake up on October. What did I say?
26th.
26th. Thank you. Greg is not in bed. Although, do you usually wake up before or after Greg?
After Greg, but I know that he's there. It's that same thing that like Ivy can sense her brother being mopey. I can just sort of feel Gregness wherever it is.
There is no beyond the presence of the fact that you share this home together, and therefore it always sort of carries him with it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Greg in the house.
That's concerning.
It is a bright sunny morning. Again, leaves full tilt changing. Bed is other side of the bed is empty and weirdly like made.
Okay.
Greg does that. He's pretty tidy, so that's not too weird. Greg sometimes does run off and do work. He has 2 jobs we've given him now, 2 canonical jobs. He's both a contractor and a historian, and he has his 3rd job, which you do know about now.
Yes.
You have dealt with.
Yes.
So yeah, as you get up and kind of putter around, you do notice the sword is not on the wall.
Oh. Interesting. Wonder where he could have gone.
Does he usually leave a note when he goes on
He would
business?
leave a note, yes. Yes, he would leave a note.
But does he leave it like in a normal place?
Yeah. He would at least text, but usually he would like leave a note either on my bedside table or like on the counter downstairs by the coffee machine, because he'd know that I would see it there. Yeah. So I'm guessing I don't see a note in either of those places.
There is a hastily scrawled note that is being read by a brownie at your coffee machine.
Yeah.
As if it is the newspaper.
Hey, listen,
Try a cup of coffee.
still, which one are you? What's your name?
Oh, I'm Dust Bunny.
Hi, Dust Bunny. Can I see that note?
Oh yeah, it's not terribly interesting.
Thanks. I'm gonna take a look at it.
Drinking from a person-sized cup of coffee.
Yeah, that's gonna, you know what? It's not my problem.
Continues to drink and just stare you down while drinking his coffee now. Yeah, it's a hastily scrawled note from Greg. It still has really like pretty neat handwriting for a guy who wrote very quickly. Just a like 3rd shift seems bad. We'll let you know later.
Cool.
And then 2 phone numbers. And you're used to this. If he's with his cousins, he'll leave their contact information as well. Fairly par for the course. This is Night of the Round Table stuff.
Okay.
He's likely literally fighting a dragon.
Sir Greg.
Sir Greg. So cool. Sir Greg. Sir Greg. But yeah, no.
Sir Greg of the Summerfield.
I love him. But yeah, also it has a PS. He had the time to write a very brief note followed with a PS, because of course. And it says almost train time, because after October, you know what that means.
Yep.
It's train time.
It's train time.
Train time.
Train time.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, Bastian, did you sleep here?
Yeah. He so Kieran's his roommate.
Yes.
So he has been avoiding that dorm room.
Absolutely. You could talk about your feelings if you went back to your dorm and talked to
There's
him.
like a ton of stuff he needs in that dorm, and he's like, I will make do. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Rad.
You seem a little uneasy, Bastian. Are you okay?
When did you? Hi. I feel like you got down to the basement,
No,
and Bastian is like,
I'm
wait,
FaceTiming you. I'm gonna FaceTime you.
Do it.
Hey,
how's it going?
I don't know. I just sent something. I don't know. I know it's been a little weird since Michael left, and I just wanted to check in on you.
I've been really busy with like homework
Uh-huh.
and mostly homework. I have been putting off a lot of work, and
Right,
my
I
teachers
noticed-
will only extend things for so long.
Yeah, I noticed that. I actually wanted to talk with you about that. A couple of your professors had actually, spoken with me. Since they know
Oh.
that we are close, they just wanted to check in and make sure you're okay. It seems there's some work that's been missing. I feel like that seems pretty easy for you.
I've been,
Do you not have access to your resources, or is there something that's been holding you back?
I just don't have the worksheets, and I've been missing the textbooks.
Okay, but why are they just? You should have them with you. They're probably just at the dorm, right?
They are definitely at the dorm, I think. Maybe the brownies took it. I don't know.
No. So if there's
I don't
anything
know.
you need to get, again, just let me know, and I'll see if I can get another copy of anything for you. But honestly,
It's mostly that I accidentally left all of my worksheets for the music theory class in my dorm, and I really need that. That music theory teacher's gonna kill me.
okay.
if
So
I don't
why
get
aren't you
that.
going back to your dorm exactly? I don't get it.
Do you know who my roommate is?
Oh,
Boy from Yogurt Shop, Kieran.
okay, but why does that?
He hasn't texted me back.
As you say, he hasn't texted me back. There is Logan. There is a no shit crack of lightning. And in like the brief flash
Mm-hmm.
that you see, in the sky you can almost see like scales, like a large
Oh.
something,
in
in an arc. and then it's gone. Don't worry
Did
about
you
it.
hear that?
Did I hear that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I mean, and
It's very loud.
yeah, the sky darkens as basically it is getting gloomy.
Dust Bunny, did you hear that?
Dust Bunny, who's now like vibrating, it's like, I hear everything.
Okay, cool. Should I be concerned?
Probably.
Okay, all right.
It seems like your shit.
Yeah.
And Dust Bunny like opens a pouch made out of like a leaf
Yeah.
and like pours the coffee into it, closes it, and hops off the counter to leave.
Is the pot now empty?
The pot is not empty. His cup is the.
Okay.
He
great.
was. They're like what, a foot tall? I said they changed its
Yeah.
size, but yeah, full human mug of coffee, full
Listen.
Gilmore Girls mug of coffee.
Oh my God,
Dang.
huge.
I fear giving my child coffee, so I can't even imagine what's going
Listen.
on.
The brownies.
Dust Bunny.
The brownies are brownies. They're gonna do the thing. But yeah, it is starting to get gloomy. You actually start noticing, the things in your house have started to like, a couple of them have made their way out of the house. They are headed somewhere.
That's concerning. I'm gonna just go like knock on the basement door, prop it up, and be like, "Hey, Bastian, it's your mom.
yeah. Hold on. My mom's. Logan,
Are you
should come
awake?
over.
Are you talking to one of your friends? Or are you just like taking dictation? Because I heard your
Logan?
voice.
I'm talking to Logan.
Oh, hi, Logan.
I was
Hi.
saying, I think Logan should come over because that was loud and probably not great.
How would you? So Thanksgiving's coming. What do you think about a pumpkin spice latte pie?
I would. Oh my god.
That sounds delicious. Could we add a little matcha to it?
Yes.
I've walked up the stairs with the FaceTime.
And as
I'll be right there.
you say pumpkin spice latte pie, there is a rumble as the earth shifts slightly underneath you, and then it's gone.
This is very concerning. This is apocalypse shit.
Where's Dad?
Is it?
He is off with his cousins.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, I know about his weird. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, he's off with his cousins. Your sisters are being your sisters, and some of the brownies are leaving, which seems concerning. We need to talk about the thing that happened to me when I was your age. Well, when I was younger than your age, but also like recently, and also just like, your family lineage, stuff like that. So, but listen, we should deal with this first, whatever's happening, because it seems apocalyptic in nature.
That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
All of that sounds like a plan.
Great.
I would like to know about the things that you know now, because I
Yeah.
think I could read your journals now, maybe.
Probably. I've been reintegrated. That was a fun process. Your grandparents were pieces of shit. That's just kind of the
Is that why
base
we
of it.
never see them?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know how Grandpa Jeff and Grandma Bibi are great, and we
Yeah.
love to go visit them. Yeah, the opposite of that for my parents.
I feel very lucky that I got you and Dad as parents.
Logan, are you headed to the house?
Yep.
Awesome.
I was just letting them catch up on this because this is great. I also wanted to know more.
Yes, please continue.
It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
But yeah, the it like as you guys are sort of realigning,
I'm going to get coffee.
and you're getting coffee. Dust Bunny drank a lot of it. Rowan comes downstairs,
Hey,
checks in. Hey, is there a reason that all of the friends are leaving the house?
It's feeling sort of apocalyptic right now, so we're gonna deal with that. Don't worry about it too much. You can help out if you want. You're old enough now.
Can I have coffee?
No, maybe.
A little bit. You can have a
Hold
little.
on, let me see
have a
how
little
much
bit.
is left. Because
Yeah.
have you gotten a cup
I
yet?
haven't yet. No,
Yeah,
but we can
so-
always make more. We can always.
Well,
make
there's an
more.
apocalypse
Well, if I'm old enough
happening,
to stop
so
the
we
apocalypse, I'm
might-
old enough to have coffee.
Well,
Okay,
let
yeah.
me see if there's enough for you
That
to have.
solemn child.
Where's your sister, by the way? I just want to make sure she's.
I'm
safe.
on upstairs on the
Also,
phone with her
Ivy needs her cup.
boyfriend.
Okay, cool. Fine.
There is another crack of light.
I know I
He
can
says
keep you all safe in this house, so great.
it. Should we be worried?
No.
Are you sure?
Listen, if anything seems like it's happening, there's a room in my shed. Open it up. The combination lock is 32-4-16. So you can go in there and you can put yourself in there and nothing can get at you, nothing can hurt you. You will, however, be like forgotten.
Yep.
When you say that, Rowan gets this like look.
Mhm.
Her eyes don't roll in the back of her head. It's not like she's not like, she doesn't glow, she doesn't do anything interesting. She just has this look that switches almost as if like, she just has a very solemn look. You know how like sometimes babies look like little old men?
Yes.
Kind of like that, but it's like your daughter. And she sort of looks out the window as all of the like we kind of see the flickering of like the kind friends running in and out, leaving the house. And it's starting, the thunderstorm is coming in, and she kind of looks and she says, "There's something happening at the graveyard."
Oh.
And then it's gone, and she goes, "So coffee."
Bastian is handing out cups to everybody.
Awesome.
Thank you.
He rationed it out like as well as he could. He's like, I'm sorry, Rowan, you got a little bit less than us, but it's your first cup, so
You're like Jesus with the wine.
And you see that like look flicker across her face when you say that, and then it's gone again.
Yeah.
But yeah, she and she doesn't seem to have registered the coffee thing. Not the coffee, the
Actually, can you get your sister?
yeah.
It's probably time I told you all about like some stuff in my past.
Oh yeah. Is this about the journals upstairs?
It probably is contained within the journals, yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't know. I haven't looked at them in a long time.
Yeah, and she runs out
did
of the
look
room.
at them, but you couldn't register it.
Yeah, exactly. I, had kind of a fractured consciousness. Just tell me when Logan gets here. I feel like Logan should also
Ivy
hear
doesn't
this.
seem to remember stuff when we tell her, and I go to get the door.
The chaos.
I have a cup of coffee, and I just open it up.
When you open it, another like perfectly timed lightning.
Okay, that is not looking good. Hi, everybody.
We're-
Is the
we're having
apocalypse happening?
coffee
Started
and,
to rain.
The apocalypse is happening?
It might be. So the thing
Okay.
about the pie is it's a pumpkin pie, and then it's an espresso flavored whipped cream on top.
Oh my god, but I feel like you could add a little matcha
Just
to
a
it.
little.
It would
Just
be
a
so
little.
good. They
Oh,
do that
yeah.
at Porto's, actually.
Okay.
You guys can hear in that way that siblings talk to each other by screaming. You can hear Rowan and Ivy upstairs. Rowan doing the "Mom says you have to come downstairs," and Ivy going, "No, I'm not coming downstairs." Having that argument at the volume that it
Yeah.
should be, like way too loud for an argument at 9 a.m.
Girls, I need both of you to come downstairs now.
Then in unison, "Okay." Two girls
Welcome.
running
We don't have any
downstairs.
more coffee, but we probably have some baked goods in the fridge.
Are you
Oh my God,
driving us to
perfect.
school?
You're not going to school.
Why aren't we going to school?
Not safe.
Ivy looks like you've ruined her life. I'm supposed to be meeting. Fuck, what's his name?
Kevin?
I have to meet Kevin.
Kevin Bird.
Yeah, just have Kevin come over here. It's fine. Tell
I'm
him
not
to skip
having Kevin
school too.
here.
Tell him to skip school too.
He's allowed. You can come.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We're probably going to be out of the house, so you'll have it to yourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. Oh.
Going
Sure.
to convince her to.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, she immediately.
Yeah.
Never
Listen.
seen her like so compliant.
Listen, really, this
See?
I wish we had been able to have this talk more quickly, but sex is a beautiful and lovely thing, and if you and Kevin decide that you want to have it, that's fine. There's nothing wrong
Mom!
with it. I just we have you on the pill, that's why, and if he could use protection as well,
You
know,
said
that's
that was
good.
for acne.
It is.
It does help with that, but I just
Oh my god.
I I just figured you were getting to be older, and I'm so proud of you, and you're such a wonderful.
It's weird that you're this supportive of it.
No, it's not. It's
No, because you have a cool mom.
it is
Okay,
not.
you can't.
It is not what I got from my mother, and I
No
have
shame.
vowed to be nothing like her. So if you want to talk more about it, we can, but I'm guessing you won't.
Yeah,
You
no.
can also talk to me if you want.
Ivy is fully like at the mention of your mom, she's shut up because it's one of those like shit. She's gonna tell us the thing that I haven't heard before, like, and sits down next to her sister, and does take her Rowan's coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. So, long story short, my parents didn't want to have children for normal reasons, which, are the reasons that your father and I had the three of you, which is that we wanted to celebrate our partnership and help bring more of the love that we felt into the world, which we have seen manifested in our three wonderful, amazing children. No, my parents made a partnership with like an ancient cult to channel a bunch of mystical forces. They conceived me at exactly the right time. I was supposed to be like the harbinger of doom and bring about the end of the world. They did not care about me as a person, and mostly just raised me to fight monsters. But actually what I was doing was making the monsters stronger, opening the gates so that more of them could flood in. We just barely solved it in time. Anyway, Bastian, fun thing about you, when...
Okay, we're just glossing over that you're hereditary. Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bastian just points to it. He's like, got the coffee. And he's like, wait.
Yeah, fun thing about you, obviously, love you to pieces. You are my special boy, and I could not be prouder of you. But when I got pregnant with you, your father and I had just been married for about 3 months. We were not planning on having children for several years. I was on birth control. I was using all manner of ways to make sure that didn't happen, including some from my good friend Kathy Cartwright. And your existence proves that all of those things failed. You might, be part of this too, is what I'm saying.
I mean,
Yeah, you. It seems like you are. Yeah. So I now wonder if the prophecies about me were actually about you, and the reason I was the harbinger of doom was I was a convenient uterus that would bring you into the world, which is
that phrase.
That's just the way it is sometimes, as they say. It do be that way.
also, it's like a Luke Anakin situation.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. That sounds like a reference your father would understand, but I think so. Yes.
Sounds accurate.
We watch the Star Wars movies while we're doing train time.
Oh, okay. Train time. Train
Help
time.
set up the
Train
trains.
That is the cutest thing.
There's a
Okay.
Halloween train.
Yeah.
There's a
that
Halloween
slowly
train?
transitions into an autumn
It's really
harvest
cute.
train.
Harvest train.
Turns into the Christmas train.
And
Oh,
then
I-
I turn into a New Year train because wow.
All aboard the Christmas train, Christmas train, Christmas train. All aboard the Christmas train, and here comes Santa Claus. My name is Santa Claus.
It's like, how long is that going to go?
I was here for it. I was like,
I
if,
was here
if
for it.
it's
I was
like
like,
10
wait.
verses, I would be sold.
Good King.
I just realized I named myself a dang pun. Because I'm the Bastion of...
Yeah.
I didn't...
Yes.
This is Bastion in character realizing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just assumed when we were talking about what name you would have, you realized that was a pun.
I didn't... I
Okay.
don't know if I knew what the... I don't know. Did I know at the time? Probably.
Aren't you glad you didn't go with
Subconsciously.
Greg Jr.?
I did not want to pick that.
Greg.
I love Dad, but Greg is not a good name.
Greg was also not on Team Greg Jr. I think it was just a Rachel.
So anyway, that's why you've never met my parents, because when I was shortly after you were born, I decided I did not want them in any of my children's lives, and I cut off contact with them, and I haven't spoken to them since when you were about 6 months old, and they know that's what I want. And this house has several wards against letting them inside of it. Again, thanks to my good friend Kathy Carpenter, whom I believe you know, Logan.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of the wards and things that you guys had to renegotiate a couple games ago.
Yeah, we did have to renegotiate all that. They're back, they're fixed, but we did have to do that.
But yeah, I would say around this time you're getting pings on your phone as well.
Mhm.
What kind of do you have alerts set up for WitchNet news, or is it more like someone would have to reach out to you directly?
Yeah, I have what's the one who's no who's super plugged in?
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Corn,
Super
not Corn
plugged.
Witch.
no, you have
Not your corn witch.
Not Melody.
Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn,
Smythe
Quinn,
Smith.
yes.
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 Yeah.
And so she's usually the one like sending me like little like updates and stuff like that.
They
Essentially on like Witch Slack, you know?
Witch Slack, insane. Witch Discord server.
Yep.
You get a message from them because they're not you're less constantly online.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
And everyone's trying to figure out the crack.
yeah. And you're getting like, are you on Omen Talk? Like you just get a message like, are you on Omen Talk right now?
Yeah, like is it a dragon? Like which omen is it? Like is it like okay?
Yeah.
I think it's like the harbinger of the apocalypse is happening now.
You see like you get several like TikToks basically sent to you, and it's all like mostly witches.
Witch talk is popping off.
Witch
Okay.
talk, but specifically Omen Talk, as
Yeah.
everyone all of like the soothsayers on TikTok are starting to like pop off. A phrase that that came out of my mouth. Anyway,
We love it.
we love it.
Witch talk pop off.
Yep, witch talk pop off. But yeah, it seems not great. In fact, it feels very similar to a pre-Halloween several decades ago for you.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, you and you do get like a single ping from Kathy, actually, that says everything all right.
I'm not sure. Is what I message back. We are safe right now, but I don't know what that entity is that's knocking on the sky.
Pause. Like, didn't see an entity. Just landed in Philadelphia.
Oh, well,
Actually,
I saw some sort of scales. I let her know.
Sorry, I realized they're closer to Pittsburgh. Just landed at Pitt.
Okay.
at Pittsburgh Airport.
I just saw some scales in the sky, along with that thunder and kind of lightning situation and darkness. And now it's raining.
Are you talking to Kathy?
Oh yeah, I was just doing a voice chat texting.
Oh no, I saw you, Ted, and I just had a feeling. Will
Okay.
you ask her about the pumpkin spice latte pie?
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
we're gonna like.
Hold on. Hey, Kathy, I just want to let you know. Okay, we're gonna make this pumpkin spice latte pie. Today, I'm voting for some matcha and the cream, like in the cream, like
Mm-hmm.
on top. What do you think?
Pie? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah, it's gonna be delicious.
Now? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Honestly, sometimes you got to do a little like optimistic baking, when things are strange. We got to eat as well.
Kitchen magic. Got it.
Okay, great.
God, should I reassemble the old gang? Should I get everybody back? Sandy lives here in town.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't talked to Lucian in years and years and years and years. Oh, I had a vampire boyfriend before I dated your father. He and I really kind of had something hot going on.
Mom!
There are details I don't need to know.
I mean, I'm not going to share any details.
Like, how hot is he?
But
Like, I'm
also,
curious.
how does one get a hot vampire boyfriend?
Listen,
Actually, your GM would also like to know how one gets a fire boyfriend.
well, they have to become interested in you because you are again a harbinger of the end of the world. So, I feel like you're like a little bug zapper, and they'll
It
just
hasn't
come to
happened
you.
yet. God,
You're on your way.
I'm really bad with dudes.
Yeah.
It's because Lucian's the one actor from the old show who asked for too much money, so that's why we haven't had him back yet.
Actually, why? And not because Clara had
Okay,
figured out a way to
so-
shove him in there.
Are your parents gonna come here now?
I don't think so. I don't know. I hope not. We
They
have
want the end of the
wards.
world, and you have.
Lots of people.
I'm assuming they know.
So, yeah, they no sign of your parents.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they're gonna show up on your doorstep. That would be really convenient and weird.
That would be so convenient and weird if they did that.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they are going to come. I'm sure that they have seen like the limited photos I share of you and you on the blog, but like they don't know anything about you. Like
If it's the
they
end
don't
of the
even know
world,
you. They actually don't even know your names because I don't share your names on the blog.
Oh yeah, I
just share the first
appreciate
initials.
for the
do they
Yeah.
know? Do they know Gamma and Papa?
Do they what?
Their other the grandparents they do know
Yeah.
who are the Goodnows.
Yeah.
Do they know them?
Yeah, they all lived in the same town, so I assume that. I think that there was definitely a great season 4 episode that was like a tense dinner between both sets of parents. Once it became clear this Rachel and Greg thing wasn't going away.
Based on what we know about Greg's upbringing, I do not think that your parents get along with their parents.
No.
With his parents for sure. Cool. So yeah, they in that case they sort of okay. You get a message from Kathy again, and it just says, trying to get a rental car. Things are weird at the airport.
Oh no. Kathy's having a hard time getting a rental car from the airport. I might go pick her up.
Can you do portal magic?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Fuck, you can.
I forget sometimes.
That's what I get for not looking at your character.
Can you
sheets.
also get portals to get Howie Peeves and Sandy Shanday here?
Yeah,
I don't,
absolutely.
Yeah, great.
Done.
Perfect.
Hold on. Let me just summon everybody. Give me a second.
It's where I get to try to play 5 characters at once.
That's my favorite thing. That's what you need for the finale.
So what I need
Bring
is
'em all.
stock puppets.
Bring
it
'em
really
all.
does have, yeah. When I was a kid, I used to think that fireworks finales were like that because they had extra fireworks left over and they just needed to get rid of them. That feels like this.
Oh, I love you. That's so cute. No,
my
we want
sock
it for the
puppets.
big finish.
Yeah. No, I just assumed.
Okay.
I love it.
No one plans that. They're like, we have so much left over.
And actually, like, we should also probably get Sandy's family so that they're safe. Candy and Andy Shanday.
Do you call them? What are you gonna do to gather them?
I'll just text. Yeah.
You gonna text Sandy, Candy, Andy. They so you text Sandy who mostly who like it takes a second for them to respond. But her response is, "I'm not leaving. Have you seen the news?"
No. I write back, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Hold on.
In that way that television can't just have you turn on to the news and see whatever.
Yeah.
You just get a video clip that is way too conveniently cut for and located and cut for something like this. It's a TikTok.
Yeah, the TikTok's going off.
TikTok season is really useful for this.
I heard Witch Talk was popping off.
Yep.
TikTok is popping off. Although this is more just like the local, like this would have been a like next door post.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. I hate next door so much.
So the comments are full of overt prejudice and
Absolutely.
terrible. Yeah.
Well, what's happening? So Sandy lives across town. You get you see a bunch of like it's just a couple like news blurbs of people. People have been like someone got in a fight outside the Happy Cup.
Outside the Happy Cup.
Yeah, which almost never happens. Someone got in a fight outside the Happy Cup and it extended, and so there's like a large scale tussle that has taken over that has sort of taken out Main Street.
As we all know from the season 5 episode, Inside the Cup, like that should not be happening.
It
There's
really
like a
shouldn't.
spell all around the cup to just keep people happy and happy and spending money. Listen, Sandy, we can send a portal to get you to my house.
Yeah.
It's safest here. You know it's safest here. By the way, I remember everything.
In fairness, they're remembering stuff. They're all remembering stuff too. So
Yeah.
yes. Sandy goes, okay.
Do.
Yeah,
I make a
however that
portal.
works.
I make a portal.
That's one of your actual abilities, isn't it?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Getting the band back together.
Also, Bastian is like, do you know what type of apocalypse your parents were trying to summon?
I think like vaguely Lovecraftian. I think there were going to be like enormous beings that were going to come and devour the earth. Like the basic idea was that like most humans would be devoured, but they would be rewarded for their service and would be like elevated to the status of gods. I think tentacles were involved. I was going to have to sacrifice myself to like let the gods into the world. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to marry Greg. And they were like, you can't marry Greg. So then they killed Greg. But yeah, your father was dead for like an hour, but he came back.
I mean, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's not
I
dead.
still don't know how that happened is the thing. But, you know, he's here and I'm here and we love the three of you so very much. And I think there is an even odds that I have to die for something to happen. So
No.
Logan, how'd you roll?
Not great.
So what happens with your portal magic when you do not roll? What did you roll? I see a 6.
That's what I rolled.
Okay, and what happens?
Wow,
to your-
you can see far.
I can't. It's
Do you
just
add
right
weird?
into your. Do you add your weird?
I did not though. That's an 8.
Okay, it's
Woo!
an 8. And what happens on an 8 with your portal magic?
That is a good question.
Bastian. I'm gonna be nice. Would you roll a weird for me?
Oh my god, and give me some help. I love.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. That's a 3. No, that's a 4. I can math.
Okay, cool.
I rolled a 5 and I get a -1, so that's a 4.
It's crazy. Don't have more weird.
The weird is really bad
All
for
right.
this character sheet.
You know your house fairly well.
I know my house extremely well. I know
Did you
every
say
inch
you
of
have a
this
couple
house.
skeletons in your closet?
Like literal or metaphorical?
Whatever.
Honestly, the answer to both is yes.
Yeah, that's actually really great. Ivy hears it first. She's like, it sounds like there's someone at the door, and she starts heading to the front door and catches and realizes it is the closet next to the door where you put your coats.
Okay. Ivy, maybe get away from that.
I want you to roll your what's the reaction stat? Can you roll your
Cool.
I'm gonna have you roll your tough because you're gonna protect your kids.
Okay.
Aw.
That is a 10.
Ooh.
Excellent. You manage to pull Ivy back from the door as it opens, and 2 or 3 skeletons start clambering out of the closet. It kind of looks like Jason and the Argonauts.
This is a little obvious.
It is.
honestly.
I'm a hack.
No, you're not a hack. That's what
I know. The
That's what
writers of
Rachel
the
says.
show are a hack.
That's what Rachel says in show, and that's how people are like, she's back.
Yep.
She's
However,
doing the quips.
yes, the writer of the show is a hack. But yeah, you got 3 skeletons. They seem to be armed with the shit that one has in one's closet. So umbrellas mostly, but they do look like they deliver a hefty whack.
When I make a showy entrance into a dangerous situation, roll plus cool, and because I'm a mom, I gave myself a -1 on cool. So I'm gonna roll this and see what happens.
I can help you.
Respect that.
Oh my god, I got a 2.
I can't help you that much.
On a 10, this is what on a 10 plus everyone stops to watch and listen until you finish your opening speech. On a 7 to 9, you pick one person or monster to stop, watch, and listen until you finish talking. On a miss, you're marked as the biggest threat by all enemies who are present.
Well, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Sorry.
I want all the news, and then I want to like do a quip, but be bad at it. So
Okay. The good news is you have protected your child.
Ivy's great.
Ivy's doing fine. A little rattled, but she's fine. The bad news is you are the biggest threat in the room, and I'm going to give you just a whole ass harm because the skeletons descend on you first.
That's wonderful.
Take a little harm for that.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one. Jesus Christ.
No, like Rachel's like jumps out and is like, "You're made of bones." It's like, I haven't done this in a while.
Takes a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're made of bones. The lightning flashes. Since you have awoken, you and Greg have both sort of awoken. You realize that the living room has gotten a little cluttered, but you don't know why you never know why you felt like the living room got cluttered or like that entry hall. And now you know why, because it is narrow. As skeletons, one wielding its own femur, I assume, just descend on you, and you just take a baseball bat, a femur, and an umbrella to various parts as they go after you instead of your kid, which honestly great for you. But yeah,
Your other kid is going to charge into battle to help you.
oh yeah, you should probably fight the skeletons.
Yeah,
in the closet.
that's Bastian runs in with his sword
Gonna keep him from coming out of the closet.
and go fight some.
Utterly transphobic. Continue. Sorry, that's a mean joke. I shouldn't do that.
Skeletons in the closet.
So he's going to come do an attack about it.
Wouldst thou like to exchange some harm?
Yes, I would like to with my giant sword.
Let's exchange some harm.
Okay, so that is an 8.
Hell yeah. Boo 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 boo. When you come on.
And it is
Oh my
3
goodness,
harm from
this
my
one.
sword.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep burping. I'm so sorry for everyone. Sorry, this is a kick some ass. You can decide to exchange harm. On an 8, you do it. You get the skeleton closest to your mom. Probably. Which one do you want? Bone, umbrella, or baseball bat?
Baseball bat.
I figured. You go straight for the guy with the baseball bat. You take 2 for baseball bat and 3 with your 8, and you deal 3, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically rattles as it like shatters. It's still crawling around,
Also-
but it's mostly a torso now.
As I do this, because I have to cap off my moves.
Oh god.
This is very quick, but I'm running in and I'm like, oh, take that, bonehead.
That's better than mine. Good work. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god.
My turn to delay. I was like, ah.
So now the next, we get +1 forward, so the next hunter who makes a roll gets a +1.
All
Really
right.
rattled them bones.
Skeletons falling out, coming out of the closet
Oh my
to attack.
gosh, what can I do?
What can you do?
I can kick some ass.
Could kick some ass if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to kick some ass.
Okay, kick some ass.
Hopefully these dice let me kick some ass too.
And an insane, stupid thing. This game is so dumb, and I love it.
Kick ass. What do I roll plus my tough?
Yes, roll plus tough.
Okay, well I'm 10 because I don't have
I
any
can
tough.
help you.
Amazing. You get so you'll exchange harm. You get 1 extra effect.
Okay.
So you can gain the advantage, take a forward. You inflict terrible harm, or you suffer less harm.
I'm gonna give 1 to the forward. I'm gonna forward it to the next person up.
And you actually get 1 forward from
Yeah, you get +1
Bastian.
from me.
Okay.
So, damn. Yeah. So the chain keeps going. You'll take baseball bat, umbrella, or femur.
Oh, okay. Femur? What?
You hit the other guy. What attack were you using? Like, what were you using to hit?
I was using whatever I found handy in your beautiful home, and that was actually just right here. Hold on.
I'll let you do 2 harm if it's something that can't be replaced.
Oh, okay, great. It's one of Greg's train trophies.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, second place state fair train display.
It was right there.
It had a great heft to it.
Yeah.
You flip it over, that big wooden base, just clocked one in the face.
Yeah.
He takes 2 harm. You'll take 2 harm for femur damage.
Oh, Dad's
But-
going to be so upset.
It's time for our final Greg fact. Greg enters the state fair train competition every year, and he always gets second. His arch nemesis is Al from Altoona, Al Albertson from Altoona, who Greg constantly grumbles about how if he had nothing to do but make trains, he could beat Al. But of course,
He's busy doing other
he's
things.
got all this other stuff in his life.
Also, Al really likes Donatello.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if he was on the boards as well. Oh
Al's a
no.
Donatello guy. Insane.
That's not the
thing.
worst one.
It's not the worst one. I was like, Leonardo's probably the worst one.
No, because we established that Greg, I think, likes.
Raphael.
No.
Greg likes Donnie, right?
Wait,
Yeah,
is it
he
Donnie?
likes Donnie. Because Donnie and Leonardo are the best. Raphael and Mikey are the worst.
Oh, I thought he liked Raphael. Sorry, Al likes Raphael.
Okay. They fight about it.
They do fight about it.
There's a lot of sexual tension there, but I don't think about that.
Just a couple of guys talking about their trains.
And this coming year, Bastian was supposed to help him so that they had a better chance.
Oh yeah, it's like a whole thing. And
Yeah.
like you just actually had that like a while back. But yes, the second place from the latest second place, which Greg swore would be the last second place, just snapped in half, and that end goes flying out the window. You have the two windows on the side of on either side of the door, right through it.
Let Greg know I'm sorry.
Super glue it.
Also, the
Probably.
window's broken.
Listen, I think we can. I think we have. I'm laying under some skeletons. We have bigger but yes, we can.
Okay.
Mom? Rowan is in the kitchen, has poked out her head out of the kitchen. Why are there skeletons in the house?
See if you can like zap them or something. I don't know.
What?
See what you know what? Just get back to your room. If you it's fine.
Yeah, Rowan grabs Ivy and they start running upstairs.
Go back to your room, and when Kevin, did you open a portal for Kevin Bird?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure, Ivy, I want you and Kevin to stay in your room and not come out.
Ivy looks at you and goes, okay. Does Rowan have to be there too?
Rowan can be in her room.
Rowan
Because she
can
does
be
have
in
her own room.
Rowan
Yeah,
can
she
be in her
does.
room. I just want you all to leave your doors closed. I don't care what happens behind those doors. I'm under a skeleton.
Your kids run upstairs. Ivy does look back like, what the hell is happening?
I forgot to roll Destiny's Plaything at the beginning
You
of this
should roll
mystery, so I'm going to
Destiny's
roll that.
Plaything.
Roll plus weird to see what is revealed about your immediate future.
my God.
Weird.
I got a 3, so on a miss, something bad is going to happen to you.
Well, do you want something worse than being buried under skeletons? Because I have worse.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's keep going.
Let's
okay.
let's see what happens.
Put a pin in it then.
Yeah.
Insane.
Here's the thing: if I die, I got to move for that. So
Oh, I could kill you? Good to know.
yeah. I mean, I have to run out of harm, but yeah.
I can do that. You're under skeletons. Speaking of, the skeletons are going to try to do something about well, skeletons want to inflict harm on you, but I'm gonna let you do something about it first.
All right, I'm gonna kick some ass. I'm going to have a big thing, and I'm gonna just like hit him with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's more like it. That's a 12.
Oh shit! All right, an amazing complete advantage. Everyone gets a well, you have to pick an effect.
Right. Remind me what those are. I don't.
All hunters get +1 forward. You suffer no harm at all. Your attack inflicts double the normal harm. Your attack drives the enemy away in a route.
I'm gonna do the last one.
Yeah, rad as hell. How do we feel about? Well, okay, I'm gonna you. Give me something breakable that would be in your living room. Frost style.
Okay,
Or
so
in your foyer.
I do have a weapon, but I think there is a television here.
You're gonna grab a whole TV.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to describe how you banish these skeletons with a TV?
I have a momentary pause because Greg and I do like to watch television,
You do.
but he's been wanting a new one anyway. So I like grab it and like
Off the wall?
lift it up over my head. It is like mounted on the wall, so it comes out.
Pull it
like,
off the wall.
Pull it out of the wall and just like hold it like a lunch tray and just like swing it and smash all three that are in
Amazing.
the face. And I'm like I'm like the station is signing off for the day. That's so bad. I'm so bad at this now.
Why don't you just say it's prime time?
You should be the chosen one.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you lunch trade the skeletons in the face of the TV.
That was
They-
a badass move, though.
They do go flying backwards. It's really satisfying to pop skeletons, basically. The door opens conveniently at this time, and they go tumbling out the front door as out the front door as one of the last of your like house spirits closes it behind them really fast. But yeah, the skeletons have been knocked out. You can see through the front door. Some of the house spirits are mobilizing on the front lawn with the gnomes. The occasional, and you notice like there's like what I can only describe as like body parts, sometimes flopping around that seem to be greatly decayed.
Great.
As things that are long dead have started to rise.
Have I taken any more harm?
You did not take any more harm.
Great.
'Cause
Good for me.
of that.
Good for me.
Amazing roll. Yeah, skeleton's done. Dead in the backyard seem to be being held at bay by house spirits, sort of. They're nothing big yet beyond the skeletons.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Maybe it's just gonna be like a minor apocalypse.
I don't.
It has truly started raining now.
We need to. I don't know what we need to do.
We can't. I don't think we should leave here. I think this is the safest spot.
Yeah, but the graveyard is where this is starting.
Oh right. Okay.
Oh.
Is it?
It's graveyard is where Rowan said there's something happening in the graveyard, and honestly, Rowan's instincts are weirdly
pretty good.
accurate.
Howie. Peeves.
Yeah, how are you gonna get a hold of Howie Peeves?
He's there.
Oh, did he make
We
it?
got the portals.
Oh, did all the portals get open? Because I know you rolled.
I did not roll great. I'm gonna roll again to open more. Is that
No,
okay? You need me to roll or just open them? You bequeath me with opening?
No, that's fine. If they didn't all open, I had for some reason thought that they opened but also let in other things.
That was also what I thought happened.
I actually will take that. If you
Cool.
you want to make that a catastrophic failure in that direction,
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah, you'll get a couple other things. But the portals have opened. Sandy and her family have stumbled through. It's so good. You have a big house. Her family has stumbled through. Her family is very confused. They are Sandy and her family. Howie, did he? How do you think he did post show? We haven't seen him as an adult.
Yeah, he's Howie is now working as a art dealer at the only art store in Summerfield. He is married to a cool goth chick who was like a guest star on the original show.
Yeah.
For sure. Howie does dress like the cool guy from Iron Giant.
There you go. Yeah.
So
love
black
this.
turtleneck, black skinny jeans,
Yeah.
like dark skinny jeans energy. Howie got cool, kind of.
Every time I see him and his wife, whose name is Charla, I'm like, hey, listen, look, I'd love to come see you, but I got the kids. And they're like, oh, you have kids? Like, there's that pitying thing. where they're
Yeah,
like,
Howie got
you have
they-
kids. Yeah.
Howie does pull his hipster. He has the thick black frames now. Like it was nerdy, now it is cool, and now it's like ironically cool, but it's not ironic for him. He just wears them. Howie and Charla have popped through, and Charla's looking around like, interesting. Americana meets New England chic.
Hey, Howie. One.
Yeah, Charlotte kind of sucks, but not that as
I
badly
love
as some people.
Charla. Charla is Charla and Rachel had a thing.
Oh, for sure.
The
I forgot we're all queer.
Howie
Everyone's queer.
Howie's our token straight.
Actually, yes.
Howie, listen, you have one job. If things start getting worse, you remember the oubliette?
Yeah.
It's out in the shed.
Oh, cool.
So the combo to the door is 32416. Just get everybody in there and like send me a text saying you're in there so I don't forget you.
3, 2, 4, 6.
In that way that like when you're with your old friends, you kind of revert to who you were. He pushes his glasses up on his face a little bit and like runs his fingers through his hair in that way that like he used to as a kid, which kind of left it constantly greasy. He's like, yeah, got it.
Yeah, and take Sandy with you because technically you're not supposed to be able to get any signals out of there, but if anybody can, it'll be her.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Hey, Sandy. And Sandy's there like, yeah, what? Okay.
Kathy's coming, but I think she's going to have to hang out with us. So,
I also like the idea that Bastian is standing there with a giant sword. Like, all the what is happening?
you know my son Bastian?
Hey, yeah.
I don't know these people.
He might be part of. Oh, this is Howie Peeves and Sandy Shanday. You know Sandy.
I met Sandy. Yeah.
Yeah, Howie Peeves and his wife Charla Starla, and
Hi, nice to meet some of you.
and yeah, we all went to high school together. Yeah, it was quite the
Is this
time.
like your Scooby Gang?
A little bit, you
How
know.
cute.
Legally distinct, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Legally distinct. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, they all they everyone like kind of looks at each other. But like, yeah, I guess they all pile back into the kitchen, which is kind of one of the other big meeting space rooms
Yeah.
that you have.
Yeah.
I guess we should put another pot of coffee on.
Yeah.
Kids
put it on.
are where are the girls?
The girls are upstairs. They're in their rooms. Ivy is with her boyfriend Kevin Bird.
Did Kevin come through? Shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kevin has come through.
Yeah. What else
I'm
do you want
gonna
with
be
him?
mean.
What else do you want
Don't
with
you
him?
dare
Hear
kill
from-
Kevin Bird.
Not killing Kevin Bird. Do you hear from upstairs? Mom!
1 second.
Ivy comes running downstairs. Something got Kevin!
Something got Kevin.
She points to the window where you can see out the kitchen. Kevin has been nabbed by what I can only one could only describe as some sort of like tentacle creature that is like tentacles that have come out of a hedge.
Okay. Hedge tentacles.
Hedge tentacles. Your standard run of the mill hedge tentacles.
Yeah.
And poor Kevin has no idea what's going on, but he is doing the Scrabble along, and the house spirits are trying to help.
If you wanna, I can take care of that. If you want to talk, I can get Kevin.
Okay, cool. Yeah. If you need help, just give me a yell. I'm good at this thing. I have this thing, and she holds up like her big spear thing. I could probably stab it, like throw it and stab it in the eye. Just let me know.
I'll let you know if I need help.
No eyes to discern yet.
Well, I'll stab it in a sucker. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It looks like it is coming out of one of Logan's portals, so this seems like a bit of a portal mishap, but
Oops.
roll better.
I'm sorry. It's
So
hard
Bastian has
sometimes.
run to go
Yeah,
attack.
by all means, you
The
can roll
tentacles.
The apocalypse is difficult.
Yeah.
It's stressful.
Before we you kick some ass, Logan, can you roll one more weird for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna change my dice though because I don't like this.
We're gonna see how bad your portals go. Stop rolling bad.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, hold on. It might not be. That's pretty bad.
Oh hell yeah! Okay. So I'm gonna give you a chance to save your friend.
Thank God.
You can apply this now to the portals.
For
which is
those
what I
who
wanted
did
you
not
to do.
see or hear, it was a 12 for the people at home.
Plus
your weird.
Plus weird, so it's 14.
14,
Yeah.
hella good, as they say. So yeah, doing your magic on a 14, it's added benefit to your portals right now. But specifically, what do you want to do about them? Do you want to close them? Do you want to make them more effective?
I would like to make them more effective and then make sure that everybody who's here is safe and accounted for.
You have the chance to banish a spirit or a curse from a place as well.
Okay, well, I'm going to banish. What do we need to banish? These tentacles? What do I need to... I'm worried about that, though.
Definitely the tentacles.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I will give you this then. Rolling your second use of magic. Glitchless. It resolves the portal issue, which was you kind of over opened.
Sometimes.
There is still one of them snaps closed, and that tentacle that's on Kevin is still on Kevin, still kicking. But
it's
nothing else is
disconnected.
there.
Yeah, okay.
What did you roll?
A 6.
Is that to kick some ass?
It was I think the tentacles, but they're gone now. What am I giving
Well,
you
one
pencil?
is gone. Well, most of them are gone.
So I was gonna help him get this. This was more about help get this one off him.
In the flailing, I'm gonna give you a harm, just like a bap in the face.
Yeah, that's fair.
you do manage to disentangle Kevin, who has no idea what's going on.
I'm just like, get back up to the room with my sister.
I don't know how did I get here?
It's
What
not
was
important.
that? He looks bad.
Kevin,
Yes.
the world is ending. You're safest if you're in this house. You get to have alone time with my sister in her room. So go.
What? No starts to believe.
And like, Bastian just is like, because Bastian is tiny. He's like 5'5", so he's just like pushing Kevin. But
Kevin is.
he's way stronger than Kevin.
Oh, absolutely. Kevin got too tall too fast and is mostly limb now.
Oh, so cute. Oh,
Honestly, like,
There's a
I think
real-
Bastian just picks him up and is like, all right, let's go. Yep.
Yeah, Kevin and all like 6 feet of Kevin over one shoulder.
Yep.
When does Kevin get back inside?
About now, like you guys.
Kevin, hi. It's so nice to see you. I trust you brought protection.
What?
So then Bastian sets him down.
Yeah.
don't worry,
So
you have some here, I'm sure.
yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that my daughter has some as well. So it's fine if you have sex. I just want you to know.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the world might be ending, so it's probably a good time.
So anyway, the world might be ending. Your mom's a minister, right?
Yeah.
One of them at least.
Yeah.
Why don't
Episcopal.
you give her a call and ask her to pray? I doubt it'll do much, but it'll give her something to keep her mind off things.
And some good thoughts are never bad.
Good thoughts are never bad.
It's like casting a spell,
A
positive spell.
So Kevin just has a nosebleed. And the blood does not know which way it's going. But he, you just see him short circuit for a few seconds and
Also, I want Ivy to have totally seen.
yeah, no, Ivy was in the kitchen. I just watched all of that happen. Ivy also slightly short circuiting and is, we're gonna go upstairs then, I guess, and probably not have sex. It's weird how much you guys are into this.
It's
now.
okay if you do. Is all
No,
I'm
it's
saying.
not that I don't want to. It's that you're encouraging it now.
I mean, it's the end of the world.
I don't think. Okay. First of all, even if I was ready to have sex, I don't know that I could do it in a house full of. And she like indicates a kitchen which has most of your Scooby gang and their extended family. Also, the brownies who are just running around. There are like
chaos.
3 of them perched on top of a cabinet with popcorn, just like, yeah, you guys gonna have sex, like.
Listen, we just want you to know we don't care what's going on. Just stay in your room.
Yes.
Okay.
So Gail,
She runs upstairs and toes.
Have sex, play Nintendo Switch. It's all fine.
It's
all the same.
Bonkers, yeah. Ivy gets out of there as fast as one can get out of a space with the poor lanky Kevin, who I don't think that his legs understand how to walk under that much pressure at this point. Also, his blood doesn't know where to go.
It's like he's like in a like pressurized valve at the bottom of the ocean, and like it's slowly.
I feel so bad. We just got raided. They're like,
there's so good.
what happened?
This is a wild time to come in.
Weird time to hear.
We're just in the middle of chaos.
It's just chaos. The world's ending.
The world's ending, but I want my daughter to have a nice time.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, yeah, this poor teenage boy has been encouraged. Like, he can't, again, blood doesn't know where it's going. But yes, he sprints up, they both sprint up stairs. You hear, like, door slam shut. Like, Rowan has come back downstairs. Should I bring Andy and, is Candy's the wife?
Candy's the wife. Yeah.
Just Andy is the kid.
There's
Andy's the kid.
Andy and Randy.
Andy, Randy, and then they had a dog.
Yeah, I don't remember the dog's name, but
They had
Andy and
several
Randy
dogs.
were the
Andy
kids.
and Randy.
I'm just assuming that the dogs did not come along. The dogs
did
are
not come
fine.
along.
The dogs are fine.
Andy and Randy can come up. Like, can they hang out with me?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine.
That's
yeah. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Andy and Randy go upstairs with Rowan. Jesus.
Don't open the door for anyone who's not me or your brother.
What if it sounds like you?
All right. If it's me, I will tell you. You remember that story that I like to tell about when you were born and you're always embarrassed by it?
Mom.
I'll tell you that.
Okay. God, I love that the idea. How do I know it's you? I will embarrass you.
I mean,
Uncomfortably honest. Yeah, no, kids taken care of upstairs. Logan. All right, you have the war council almost completely assembled. I guess you brought in.
Oh, sorry.
I guess you brought. And I guess one of your portals did work. So, the last two. Oh shit. Oh man.
What?
I hate myself. All right.
You love it.
The door busts open again. Huge black hat, like sun hat, which is weird because it's fucking raining.
Mhm.
Big black sun hat, long like Stevie Nicks black kind of open duster.
Almost wore my Stevie
lace.
Nicks sweatshirt tonight.
Immaculately long nails, immaculately done gel extension nails. And honestly, just like a tight, like black cigarette pants, cute black top. She looks a little like she's just a little like Howie. Kathy Carpenter has shown is at the front door.
And you know how you talked about the others reverting to their high school selves a little bit?
Yeah.
This is when Rachel's like, Kathy, bitch, you look fantastic.
The highest, loudest dog whistle of a scream comes like as you and Kathy run at each other, arms extended, the big hug, you hop around in a circle a little bit.
Mhm.
Oh my god, you bitch, you look so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bastian, this is Kathy. I know you've met, but
I gave him his first cradle blessing. Excuse you.
That's true.
Yeah, we've met. I've known you.
I don't think
since
he
you were,
remembers
like,
that.
An
Yeah.
embryo.
I definitely don't remember that, but I need to know where you shop. I love your outfit.
Thank you. It was given to me.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you would know this. Kathy has sort of a cult following situation. She's been living in California as an influencer, essentially.
You do look amazing.
Very
Kathy.
much like Rachel, but instead of going full like homemaking
Normcore? Yeah.
normcore, she's been living as sort of that girl energy.
I love
She
it.
invented that girl before that girl was a thing on TikTok.
Yep.
I need to get out to California to see you.
You've got to get out to California to see me. We just bought our second winery.
Oh my God. I have just been really busy with like I just remembered everything. And
Oh,
now the world's
That
ending.
explains it. Oh my
Yeah.
god, Omen Talk is going crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
and she like pulls her sunglasses off, and you can see it. And because Kathy's a witch, she has a witch mark. So one of her eyes has a like oblong freckle through through her like white to iris. But yeah, everyone in California has a cult. But she has a witch mark across her eye, which is one of like her big like things.
Listen, we got almost the whole gang here. Greg's off actually fighting evil
Well,
at the
who's
moment.
missing?
We're missing. Well, Greg's off, but he'll be back later. You know how he is. He can't stay
Yeah,
away.
of course.
But Lucian, you know,
Lucian.
who's talked to Lucian in? It's been years.
I mean, Luca's been out with. You don't know.
Oh.
What?
Oh, it's not a big deal.
No, that sounds like a big deal when you say it's not a big deal.
Well, it's not a big. He's sort of like, got his own thing going on.
What does that mean? I need more. I feel like you're hiding something right now.
Does he have a
Kathy.
spin-off show?
Luca got a spin-off. Lucian got a spin-off show at one point. It did not
Yeah.
last as long.
Yep.
But yeah, so Luca, like Lucian's around. I'm sure he might show up. And like she's like, is it your kitchen? Oh my god, I've seen video. Like
And and Sandy and Howie are both in there. So.
oh, wonderful! And she
Yeah.
like runs in to see Sandy. Sandy and Howie. Yeah, gang's back together mostly.
Yeah.
Sam
Did it.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. So now that we're all assembled,
Yeah, war council in the kitchen.
This is the apocalypse. Your parent, my grandparents. What do we gotta do?
Well,
I haven't found many omens or symbols.
They were
probably
never
supposed to.
entirely clear on that, other than the fact that, like, for it to commence, I had to die, and then your father took my place.
I
and
would love
then...
everyone to read a bad situation right now.
Okay. Is that sharp?
Or investigate a mystery. That's what it is. Sorry, that is a roll plus your sharp.
Okay, cool.
It's reminding you
money,
can
big
roll
money,
things.
big money, big money, big money, big money, big money.
Okay, this is much better. That is a 10.
12.
No, wait, that's
I
a
got
9.
a 6.
I'm really bad at math tonight.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
No, that's the 12 will get us where we need to go. So you've brought him in the War Council. You know that. What do you know about the apocalypse that your parents were trying to summon? It's that you needed to die to make it happen.
Yes, I need to die to make it happen. They were bringing in the old gods to devour most of the world's population and elevate them and select few others to be the elites,
Rad.
who would become gods themselves.
Naturally. Bastian, what do you know about the apocalypse as you've like sort of contextualized it?
I mean, what do I know? There hasn't been a lot about like what this is
That's
with
true.
Bastian. He
What's he-
knows.
Yeah, what did you learn? Did you learn anything from like the last time you spoke to someone who was supposed to bring the apocalypse?
I talked to Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
It was Jimmy, right? Not Johnny.
It was Jimmy, not Johnny.
Jimmy Truitt.
Jimmy Truitt.
When I talked to Jimmy, he basically said like, you have to. If I wanted to do it, I'd have to like really lean into it and actually learn how to do it.
Mhm.
And he was basically like, he did that, but then died. And that's as much as Bastian really knows.
That's
The
totally
only
fine.
omen he has is the that he knows his true name, which is an unpronounceable Lovecraftian style name, so
It
he
happens.
can't say it. Well, he can say it, no one else can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Logan, what do you know about the apocalypse?
Oh, let's see.
Let me be very, very clear here with all three of you.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to actually recall facts from this game. I am allowing you to also
okay.
establish
Great.
things that you might already know.
Great.
I just do that automatically.
You already do it. I will give you. I'm giving you what you got.
One of
because
my
also
favorite
you
things.
rolled with me.
I rolled a
Literally
9.
what I
no
wait
thank you.
for.
I'm too gay to do math.
I also did math badly the first time, so
Yeah.
we're good.
So yeah, Logan, what do you remember about the apocalypse?
Oh my gosh. Well, mostly, I mean, obviously, I've been doing a lot of research lately, mostly because since I've been friends with Bastian, I kind of wanted to know what was going on. I've noticed a lot of things on, Omen Talk and on Witch Talk and through my grapevine. Mostly, we've noticed that there are, worries of what the entity is that is actually going to come and surround the world. Some people say that it might be a multi-pronged attack by multiple beings. And we're not sure if it's just because it's from another dimension, or if it's really somebody from this dimension calling it forth. And so the struggle is it could be somebody here.
I just have a question. Keep going. I have a question, but keep going.
Okay, but on planet Earth, that's actually is trying to destroy the planet from the inside.
I was just thinking of the whole has to die thing, and then I was like, Bastian did technically almost like was in between life and
World?
death.
Yeah.
And I was like, how? So Bastian is sitting here like, wait, how long or how dead do you have to be
Start it.
to
I don't-
start it?
I don't know. Your father stopped it when he died, and then he came back. So I guess he wasn't dead that long. So it probably doesn't have to be that long, but probably a few minutes, I think.
As you guys are kind of putting your heads together, the rain and thunder is
Wait,
still
does she
happening.
remember that I died? Almost died.
Do you remember he almost died?
You were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I that's how I got my brain back. I was like, don't you touch my son.
Yeah. The mom strength, the mom car strength.
Yeah.
You as this is all happening, the rain is still as the lightning flashes across the kitchen, the streaks of the snake that you saw earlier are still in the sky. Briefly, you can see sort of large figures on the horizon as well, and then they're gone.
Great.
Things are still you're not terribly far from the cemetery, but you are decently far, as one should be. Things keep crawling out of the ground and are getting stopped by your house,
Okay.
but
All right, so we're gonna have to go to the graveyard and see if we can stop this thing. That's me, that's Bastian, that's Logan, that's Kathy. Everybody else stay here. Rowan, someday you'll be able to do this, but you're up in your room, so I don't know why I'm talking to you.
Kathy looks at you. She says, "The last time we stopped the apocalypse, it wasn't here, or it wasn't the graveyard.
Well, it's starting in the graveyard. Where should we stop it?
Well, we stopped it at the school. I'll give you like the graveyard is more that you keep seeing dead things coming from the ground.
Right.
And Kathy sort of like is sort of like scrolling through Witch Talk and scrolling through all of the other things because she points out, I mean, we're seeing apocalyptic like this is every apocalypse. This isn't just one. Like it's not
Jimmy
just Four
died.
Horsemen. It's not just Jorgmunder.
Mm.
I mean, this is Rapture. This is all of them. An
Like-
amalgamation of them, it seems.
Bastian is realizing like Jimmy is dead now, and
Mhm.
he was supposed to be one of the harbingers.
Yeah.
So Bastian is like, wait, did we do something really wrong?
Okay. Well, then let's go to the school. Unless anybody else has other ideas about.
No,
how
we
might
should go
stop
to the
this.
school. Logan, can you do one more portal?
Yep.
Can you do one more portal?
Oh God.
Catherine will give you help.
Thank
I'll
God.
roll For that.
Okay.
Although I'm
can't
rolling
let
for that,
roommates-
so good luck.
Oh no.
I'm also.
luck,
Can
everybody
I
else.
also help?
Yeah.
Can I also help? Can we just all help? No.
Mhm.
I think it has to be.
Help each other.
5, 6, 7.
I think it has to be one. Mechanically,
Yeah,
I think
help.
it's supposed to be one other person.
Rachel, you can help Logan.
I got a 9.
What is help rolling on?
It's cool.
Yeah, add your.
Okay, well, I
Why
got
was
I got
that-
a 4, so
Let me-
no help.
Let me see if I can.
I also rolled like crap.
I
Kathy
got
rolled
a
like
10.
Oh my God. Thank God. Yeah, you did.
The thing about this house is that it is
you get
built
+1 to your roll.
to it is
So we
built
have a
to
10.
channel certain magical energies, and I forgot which ones, but Bastian knew.
Yeah,
I'm just-
in and out is actually really hard to do at your house.
Mhm.
Can you get Kieran? Get him. I want to know he's safe.
Yep. Aw. That's so cute though.
Do you want me to sing the "Date My Son" song to him?
No,
Okay.
no, please,
I will.
no.
That was a hit.
It was.
That was
It
a
was a
hit.
bop.
that.
It
So
was a total
question.
bop.
Yeah.
Is it that you're taking a portal to the yogurt shop and then to the school that you're gonna pass through, or are you gonna, or to wherever Kieran is?
I was assuming he was at college, the
Probably
university.
at the university. My brain just has him at the ice cream shop. Because
What? We're gonna grab them along the way.
are you gonna grab him along the way?
Yeah.
Awesome. First portal opens. What do your portals look like now that not 50 of them are opening everywhere?
Oh my God, no. It's just honestly, my portal's pretty cute. It's just like a little hobbit hole, not poppy, right? Whatever. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very cute.
Is there a little door?
Like a little fairy. Like I love like a little like the idea of like a little fairy house. Like I'm at the Ren Fair or something. That's what I'm envisioning.
Yeah, now that you've like been able to control it,
Mhm.
your little fairy house, like it is as if a door, like a wall that did not have a door now has a door. It's always super cute.
Mhm.
The one that appears looks like the door to an airstream now.
Oh, okay. Did some of my Fordite get like mixed in here?
It's sort of you've noticed it as you've gone on. You've noticed that your your magic is getting more tied to your movements.
Got it.
So that is the kind of the stain that comes from working with that Fordite.
Got it.
But yeah, so it's like a little cute airstream kind of. There's like a little wind chime that's sitting. That
You know
hangs
those
from it.
airstreams have those little. You can have a little service window too,
Yeah.
maybe for like it's like a little like food
Yeah.
truck airstream or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
think if Faye were like 1950s kitschy Faye now.
Cute.
But yeah, so it opens up and there's your portal and it opens right to Bastian's old dorm room.
Need to grab anything
Is
while
it
we're all along the
clean?
way?
Yeah, no, it's actually very clean.
Okay.
Because he hasn't used it.
He
so
hasn't
it's like,
used it. Is Kieran neat?
Yes,
Yes.
it's a very neat dorm room.
Yeah, you open it up. Kieran. It was odds. It was a compromising position, evens. It was not. Kieran is at his desk, like doing homework, kind of not paying attention, and then a portal opens, and I want to say 7 people, I'm bad at math, come stumbling through what was the door to his closet.
Oh, hi.
Wait. Okay, let's like push back a little bit, and then we'll.
This is not the high. Is this the high school? And like Kathy is like poking her head in, like complete with hat, and like
This is the university.
push back out.
The summer, yes, the
I
Summerfield
just
you.
need to pick one more person up to put at the house.
Hi, Kieran.
Hi, Mrs. G.
Hey.
Are you gonna sing again?
No, I have been told not to sing and
How
not to
did you-
discuss your romantic situation.
I see. How did you get in my closet?
Magic.
Magic.
Literally.
Yeah. Now you need to go back to my house.
Yeah,
through that
Bastian.
door.
I know. You're
Do it.
Kieran. I'm Bastian.
Do it.
Oh, and then
You're calling him by his name.
Kieran. I think it's Kieran was a redhead. Kieran
Yeah, he's
turns the same color as his hair.
Yeah.
Like except for his ears, which go so
like-
red they turn white.
He's a swimmer. He's like
Uh,
a tall swimmer, Bill
yeah.
Ginger.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
I know it's weird. I know this is very
I'm
confusing.
so sorry. I fell asleep on my phone, and then I felt like it was too long to talk to you again. After that, and so I didn't.
Cool. The world is ending, and I need you back at my house so you don't die.
Okay, I'm really sorry about the phone thing.
That's fine.
I
got nervous and then didn't text you, and I've been avoiding the room since.
Oh, I didn't realize you were avoiding me.
I didn't know
was
what
kinda
you
scared
thought.
You were avoiding me.
And I didn't know how to text you, so I just didn't
Okay,
say
I
anything.
didn't know how to text you either. Sorry, you have been fully waylaid by.
Yep.
Like,
But Bastian just grabs Kieran and is like, but we gotta go.
okay, and it like pull you like when you pull him, you guys get really
Yeah.
close to everybody's. Okay.
All of faces are turning red.
Same, yeah. Again, it is the again. You just saw this with Kevin. Just everyone is okay.
It's like, I know. But yeah, come on.
If the world is ending, should we a date too? This is a bad time.
If the world does not end, we will go on a date.
Promise?
Promise.
Okay.
Is gonna pull him through to the house
Okay.
and is gonna get really close and be like, is it okay so I kiss you right now?
Yes.
Kisses him and then runs back into the portal.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, it is awkward. Wait, roll for it. I want you to just roll cool.
Me?
Yes, you.
All right.
So roll cute. Oh man. No one in this game rolls well.
It's a 6.
I also got a 6.
It
That's
was
a cute, awkward kid.
That is an awkward kiss.
It's the first time they've ever kissed, so it's
I
totally
assume it-
The
yeah.
world's ending, you know.
Yeah, the world is ending. You did a face grab, grab kiss. Their front teeth clashed.
Yeah.
It was bad, but also like kind of tender.
It
Yeah.
was nice.
like-
Well, it'll be better when the world doesn't end.
Yeah, yeah. You shove Kieran back through your
I
portal.
love them.
He's standing in your home. He's never been to your house
Yeah.
before.
No,
like-
and he's like, so as Bastian leaves, like, that's Sandy, that's Howie and Charla. If you need to be safe, they know what to do.
okay.
Also, text me if they take you to the shed. Text me so I don't forget you.
If the what?
Oh God.
If the world ends, do you know if we still have finals?
If the world ends, I don't think we have finals.
Awesome. Okay. Can I grab my notes? Grab the notes. Close the door. Rowan is in the kitchen again. Like, we are Kieran, and that's when the portal closes.
Okay.
Listen, Bastian. The first time your father and I kissed, I thought he was trying to eat my face. So it's fine. We overcame that. It was a very nice kiss. I was give you top marks.
It's
top
it's-
marks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't
I'm
know.
in a hurry.
Kissing.
Hey, I don't think.
Good
No, if we
kiss
want
marks.
to braid. Oh, okay.
Kathy's like, in fairness, I didn't really like Greg when we first met. So, Greg was a dick. Your dad was a dick.
Everybody thought that Greg and I were such a bad match.
Yeah, terrible. Although, like, he did make a really cute, like, pizza father.
Yeah.
My dad's a really good dad.
Your dad's a great dad now. I think the pizza, but yeah.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just realized that you're dating someone named Kieran and Ivy's dating someone named Kevin. All we need to do is get Rowan to date someone named Caitlin. We'll be having like a whole theme.
If we meet a Caitlin that is age appropriate for Rowan, we can set up a date, I guess.
She's too young to date.
I don't think she's interested in
Rowan's
dating.
fully going through, like, boys still have cooties. I don't remember how old Rowan is right off the top of my head.
13.
Rowan's
13. Boys do not have cooties
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man. Magical puberty is weird. But yes.
So now we need to get to the high school.
Yes, you have one more jump.
Yep, let's
So-
go.
You want to roll for it?
Jumpy
no.
jump.
Jumpy jump.
I'll help. I'll see if I can help.
It is your dorm room.
It is my dorm room.
Oh, God.
I got a 7 to help.
Well, okay. Does that help?
I help you +1, but I expose myself to trouble or danger, which that's
That
in
would be
character.
terrible if that
Okay,
happened.
I got a 7 with help.
Jesus Christ. All right.
So I helped, but
I need all of y'all to roll better so I don't
I
feel
did.
as bad when it
You
happens
keep
to
asking
you.
me to roll.
but this is the first game where we've rolled so badly.
No, it is not.
But we were like on a high in the
You were
beginning.
on a high. at
Yeah,
the
we
beginning.
started off very
You-
strong.
Push open. You all. So, second portal. Logan summons it again. It is a little more. It is a cute little porch front door that you summon. Open the screen first. Open the front door,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys go tumbling through it. It is dark.
Oops.
You land. It is incredibly dark, and remember that bad thing that you rolled
Yeah,
earlier?
exactly. Great. A bad thing.
So, do you remember back in
course.
the episode we aired 2 weeks ago?
Of course.
But also in the old show that we keep referencing,
Mhm.
there was an underground sort of storage facility that you had found.
Yes.
It'd be crazy if you opened that up. If that
It'd be
portal
so
opened
weird.
right into there.
It'd be so weird.
You know what would also be super fucking weird?
Hmm.
If it was like pitch black and then you heard like a very familiar voice. What was Lucian's nickname for you?
God. Let's see. I forgot my own name because I was like, Lucian's here. Yeah, I think that he called me Kitty because, of course, there was the arc where it was like I was the reincarnation of somebody he loved, like
Yeah,
however
yeah.
long. And her
Like
name,
Catherine.
her name was Catherine Good.
Fucking hate. I like the stupid tropes.
Yeah.
I like the tropes of we get. That's what I like about this game.
Goody now? Goody Proctor? What?
Goody Catherine. Oh, Catherine Good. Is
Goody
Good
Catherine
with an
Good.
E.
Goody Catherine. What would be Goody Goody? Actually,
Good.
that's awful. I fucking hate that. Anyway, yeah, it is pitch black, and you just hear. I'm not gonna do the accent. Just
You hear someone say, I'm not going to do the accent?
hear the GM go. I'm not gonna do the accent, and then a kitty.
Lulu?
Oh, and friends. As the rest of you pile in.
You know Kathy, but that's my son Bastian. And that is Logan.
Wait, is this the vampire boyfriend?
There's you can feel a whoosh of air as what I can only describe because it's exactly what it is of a very expensive heel go flying through the room and hit the other wall as Kathy Carpenter misses wildly trying to throw a shoe at Luke.
I like how this is in pitch black, so in case they couldn't afford the actor, they still got him to do some ADR.
Yeah. No, the lights turn on dramatically. Shut up. It's my show. I can do what I want with
I
it.
know I'm obsessed. I'm
The lights
clearly.
turn on dramatically. The space is bigger than you remember it. For those who were not in the flashback episode, you're in what is essentially a basement. Poured concrete on the floor, cinder block walls. Do you know the funny thing about concrete? It is really hard to get blood out of.
Oh yeah, it is.
Or calzone. So the ground is gross. In fact, it does have that sort of 90s Buffy's sheen where for some reason everything in those shows is like weirdly greenish gold. Like
I'm
lighting
picturing
wise.
almost exactly the weird like basement that's in
Right?
season 7 where they keep sacrificing people.
Yeah, quiet. I'm a hack. There
No,
is
this isn't a game that's inspired by that
Yeah,
show. It's fine.
absolutely. On one end of the room, art department has set up a cool altar they definitely didn't steal from any other TV shows. Excuse me. Draped ever so coolly across it is Lucian de la Notte, your ex. Lulu. My brain only came up with that one outfit, so here we go. Basically like Jeff Goldblum's character from Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Malcolm. Okay, yeah.
He looks a little like Malcolm. He always favored big puffy shirts because that's what wardrobe put him in because it was the 90s and he was a vampire.
Hot.
So yeah, black kind of theatrically puffy shirt with the V that goes almost to the navel. Leather pants, because why not? He still fits them. He's not getting any older or younger. So he looks exactly like he did when you met him the first time.
Also, Bastian very loudly did go, "Is this the vampire boyfriend?"
Yeah. Yes, this was my first great love.
First. I had thought Greg beat me to it.
No, you and I, had that whole thing, and then I came to my senses.
Yeah, but Greg's never gonna live
Ooh,
it
is there
down.
chemistry right now? Ooh.
Also, because you guys were there was a thing with Greg and Lucian as well. It was crazy.
Hot. I love this show.
Bastian's like, "I don't think you would have been a very good dad. I'm not really sorry for that."
Yeah, he has like a slight British accent, even though his name is Italian.
He should have a Mario accent.
Not gonna. It's me, Luca. I did it. There you go. He's got ruined. Finale. He's got kind of textured what I can only describe as like a mohawk, where it's like short on the sides, long on top, almost a mohawk, but almost a mullet, a little like Blythe's, but no, because less on the sides.
Yeah. Well, it's growing.
But it is blonde. It used to be like in the original run of the show was kind of he had different hair because it was the 90s, but he's always been blonde, not white blonde, copyright distinct.
So he's like Emily Blunt.
He's Emily Blonde.
Okay.
He's
right.
definitely totally not based on a friend of mine.
No. Oh, that would be weird.
But like, yeah, no, has lots of hardware as far as like puffy black shirt, black leather pants, stud belt, lots of rings, that energy.
So we're trying to stop the apocalypse. Are you on the side of good or not?
Sorry.
Are you going to help us? Or are you just here
Depends
to
on what you're
like?
trying to do.
Well, I mean, we're trying to stop the apocalypse. It seems like every apocalypse is happening at once.
Yeah, your parents kind of fucked up, didn't they?
My parents are here?
Well, no, but you are.
Oh. Okay.
Kathy does another shoe at him. It goes wide. Because Kathy rolls like I roll. That's like the 5th 5 I've.
Is this why Michael didn't want you to remember?
I don't know. Maybe.
All I know is that a few weeks ago, everything started getting real spooky real fast. And I'm saying that and I'm a vampire.
Right.
I mean, but things are always kind of spooky here. So what did you notice?
Not this spooky.
Understood, but what changed so vastly? What's so vastly different?
I don't know.
Besides the cracks in the sky being extra spooky.
And he says, I don't know. And he looks back at Rachel again.
You're also really attractive, and I'm really, really... Okay, whoa.
I don't.
Hey,
Let's not.
Logan, can you believe I dated him?
So hot. Like, this is like really
You're
disarming.
attractive, Mom. It makes sense.
Kathy jams her hat on your head, Logan, and just says, "Don't look at him. He's fucking annoying."
It's like really. No one told me he was this hot.
No,
I'm
he
sorry.
does
I've
that
heard you
to
guys
people.
talk about him, but like
Because
I
he's
did
a
not.
monster, he might know something about me and what's going on.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got distracted.
Uh,
I'm not gonna look at him now.
You can
and
look at him. I don't care.
Oh my god, thank you. Okay.
You can
Lucian
thirst.
kind of looks at you.
Like, I
and
feel a little
points
weird
to
about it, but I'm
Bastian
kind of
and is
thirsting.
Like hot.
He's really
That-
hot.
That's my son.
That's your son. Greg did that.
Greg did that. No, absolutely not.
Bastion's like turns bright
Are you
red.
sure?
You know what? I also have a 16-year-old daughter. Also, no to that.
I mean, I'm
No.
at least of age.
You're sure?
I'm sure.
Because like we.
I know I was 16. It was a bad idea.
Okay.
He's like,
He
"Oh."
knows. It's okay. I can't do
Bastion
anything
is like,
anyway.
I'm at least 21. What?
It's okay. I can't have kids anyway. That's not how vampires procreate.
I know that.
Yeah. And he also, thank you, monster. Am I blushing? I don't know why I got this gay.
This is the gayest.
It's got super gay because it's played by Clara, and everything I do is super fucking gay. But no, he
All
kind of
vampires are gay.
all vampires are gay. To prove me otherwise, prove me wrong. He slides off of the table he was like laying on, I guess. I don't know why my brain decided that was what was happening.
Well.
I like that Logan and Bastion are kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I get it. I get it, Mom.
So
hot, like so hot.
A fan club, I love it.
Yeah.
But like, I like that you were with Dad. You and Dad are a good couple, but he's hot. I get it.
It sounds like whatever's happened, whatever was stopping the apocalypse before was undone.
Yeah, that might have been that my memories broke through.
Why would you do that?
Well,
I was dying.
my son was dying, and there were some like evil. There was like a weird car demon witch. I had to stop him, and in the process of that, there's like a bunch of walls in my brain came down.
Okay, well, now everything that we've put off is restarted. So thanks for undoing all the work we did in the season finale. I mean, the series finale, the last show, the last time we tried to stop your parents' mess.
The old show's called Summer Child. I've been
Summer
thinking
Child.
about this all night.
We could try to name come up with a new name.
In the 11th hour,
Yeah.
Summer Child.
Well, and before you guys can sort of put your heads together on it, there is a like shaking at the door to the space, and a couple people file in as they're like, okay, get ready, we're gonna set up and do the fuck. And you see a group wearing this is very stupid. They're all wearing sort of like robes. Some of them are wearing robes, some of them are like have them under the arm. Otherwise, they're wearing like football boosters, shirts and jackets.
They're wearing hoodies. Yeah, great. Mm-hmm.
And they also have like their cult robes, but you clearly beat them to the space.
Yeah. Well, we got portals. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, shit. It was like,
Is this like
Now
the
you're thinking
pep
with
club?
portals.
Rachel?
Yeah.
Shit. And you recognize the first one is the did your mom invite you? Because you recognize the first one who's there is like the head of the football boosters team.
I haven't
Like
spoken. I haven't spoken to my mother in 21 years.
Ooh.
Shoot. And you notice that all of the people who have come in are like various PTA. Like the head of the PTA is there, the head of the football boosters is here, the head of like the historical society is here that Greg works for. All of those like clubs that like not clubs, they're like parent organizations have started filing it, and like city organizations have filed into the room. Okay, well this is gonna get really awkward really fast then.
Tell me what's going on. What are you doing here?
And the head of the football boosters is like waited too long to respond. To come up with a good lie.
You're trying to start the apocalypse.
We're not trying to. I mean, we're doing it now. In fact,
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job so far.
mom is gonna
You're not gonna kill my mom.
well, no, we're not gonna. We didn't plan on killing your mom.
Good. You better not kill my mom.
Well, yeah, no, that's not really the energy that it's already happening. We just gotta wait now. You guys
Oh
are.
well, we're gonna stop it. So
We just gotta some ritual.
Bastion just pulls out his like
chanting to
red
do.
hand and sword and is like, "You're
Yeah.
gonna tell us how
Ready
to stop
fight.
it
Yeah,
now."
Yeah.
You're well, it started, so I
No,
don't know how to.
He's like threatening him.
You can, yeah.
There's got to be a way to
cool.
stop it. There's always a way to stop it.
Yeah, so Scooby Gang, all in the space. I'm gonna have you. You're gonna like.
5'5", so this is very
Yeah,
funny.
you've got
to me,
your red right hand.
But I am scary. People don't like me.
You've got your red right hand. I'm trying to think of like how scared of you they are. They're very scared of Rachel. They're pretty scared of you. The whole gang is here. They also did not like you. Kind of showed up to the party early.
We're punctual.
We don't know how to stop it. That's not what we do.
But you know someone who does know how to stop it.
Not really. That's not, again, not the point of what we're doing here.
It doesn't have to be the point of what you're doing here. You should always have a fail-safe because this is going to go badly for you too.
Not if we do it right. And they like kind of motion over like at the like
you
little
think
low
this?
window.
You think they're going to ascend you to godhood? They're going to devour you, you idiots.
That's sort of the point. It's the apocalypse. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah, none of you are
And-
safe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, our gods versus your. I don't know. What are you like? 12?
Whoa. Put it in reverse.
Why do I like? Why like the?
I'm your goddamn harbinger of the apocalypse, you fucking idiot.
I.
That's the best line.
Bastion's mad.
Yeah.
That was
fucking-
the cutest thing.
that like they don't know what to do. They're like just sort of say like we're gonna start chanting or something. Like we're gonna go do our ritual to like finish this whatever's happening here. Y'all should stop them. Probably.
Oh yeah, Bastion's going to attack.
By all means, I was like you said the thing. You get the +1 forward to do the thing.
Cool.
I love that declaration.
Yeah, I feel like that was a declaration.
Yeah.
of
It
combat.
was. So plus that, plus 2 times, so plus 3, so 10.
10 will do it. So I'm gonna like you would like to exchange harm, or just kick some ass in general.
Yeah.
I assume that's what you were rolling.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you gain an extra effect.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I do. +1 forward to another hunter. It's like terrible harm. I force them where I want them.
Awesome. It's gonna sound worse than it is. But yeah, you swing on your first. You're just gonna punch him.
Yeah, I'm using the hand so that I don't. It still hurts. It's still 3 harm.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's not slashing.
You punch through the president of the football boosters, and as you do so, like there's like you hit them, and it looks like their skin starts to peel away as you do so, which seems like overly harmful to a person who is just getting punched.
Yeah.
And this like bulbous version of a person is underneath something that's like it's like something inhuman, like a bug tried to create a person from memory and got it very wrong.
All right.
You recognize kind of what this thing looks like.
We all know what bugs do when they try to make people.
Yeah.
What's pinging for me? What am I thinking?
This guy looks kind of like the guy from the very first version of these things you saw. These like homunculus sort of entity things that were siphoning power from the students.
Mm-hmm.
It's like human adjacent.
Sure.
Like muscles a little too big, but also not like grossly huge, not hulking. Their skin has this weird bruised purple tone to it, especially like it is blotchy as well. And it sloughs off. The skin, like the human parts of him slough off as
Alright.
this like horror thing is underneath it. That's what it pings. It kind of looks like the first experiments,
Okay.
but done right.
I want to read a bad situation, and I have a specific way I want to read a bad
Go for
situation.
it.
But first, let's see what I roll.
Also, I have forced them
Oh.
away from the
And
altar.
yeah, you've pushed them away from the altar.
I got a 9.
You got a 9 to read a bad situation.
And I'm going to read a bad situation by talking to Lulu.
God, okay.
Do you think he was impressed?
Lulu's Lucian's a vampire. He never looks impressed.
At anything, but honestly, I
mean,
love it.
He does.
Bastian's
He's
not
a
actually
nod.
looking.
Like
but he's
into it. I was like, I think he's.
Lucian, I know you. I know what's in your heart. How do we stop this as quickly as possible?
The only thing I can think of is doing what we did last time, which is essentially putting it off into a new vessel.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, maybe we can do that. Can I ask you one other thing?
What?
Like, you were actually into me, right? It wasn't just that my parents put you up to it.
No, I was actually really into you. Remember the whole arc where I almost gave up my immortality for you?
Yeah, that was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, I really was prepared to do that.
I made the right call.
Ow.
All right. Yeah, the last time this happened, we created the seed of a new child. So that was you. And so what we need to do is we need to create a new harbinger.
Roll to Kathy is now -2 shoes and a hat.
I've got it.
Kathy,
But I'm like this.
pulls up and goes, I think home ec is right upstairs.
Okay,
Great.
that's a good idea. I don't want to put this into a person.
You shouldn't put it to a person.
Okay. We'll find a vessel up there.
Are we making a
Uh,
pie?
Okay, so some of you are gonna. I'm gonna keep them here
Great.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go
because
make.
they're scared of me now.
I'm gonna go make like a soul pie.
Yeah.
Okay.
gonna put it in a pie.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
pie.
Not
Mhm.
a calzone.
Huh?
Not a calzone.
I'm not gonna make a pizza baby.
I'm gonna make a little pizza boy. I'm gonna make a little pie boy.
Yeah.
pizza
So
pie.
who do you want on team pie?
Who do I want on Team Pie? Definitely Kathy. And how many people are actually here? Not that many. All right. Okay. So Kathy, Logan, you come with me. Lucian, you're gonna stay with Bastian. Fight.
Lucian and Bastian are downstairs
Oh, no.
fighting. Kathy and Logan will go upstairs with you, so we're gonna split this into halves.
That was an out of character blushing, but Bastian is like ready. He's keeping them in corner.
Lucian sort of cracks his neck, cracks his knuckles, and is things I do for the women I love. He fully turns and decks one of the football boosters / PTA members who is rapidly and like as he hits them, their skin sloughs off, and they are also a big spooky scary thing.
I'm starting to think I'd be okay stabbing them.
You probably would.
Yep.
They're not.
They seem pretty bent on ending the world. I
Alright.
feel like you can stab people over
Well,
that.
when I thought they were people, I was like not
Oh,
gonna
they're
stab
still
them.
people. They're just gross.
They're gross people, so they can die.
Wow. Wow.
Roll to exchange harm while we run upstairs.
Mhm.
Or roll to kick some ass or whatever you're planning on doing while we run upstairs to do some magic, some big magic.
On the
even.
way up the back stairs, I'm just filling Logan in. I'm like, and see, I was like this kind of quiet, mousy girl,
Uh-huh.
and I like always sat in the back of class. I
Yeah.
was really into choir
Uh-huh.
and like really into theater. And then this boy comes to school, and he's so hot. And
Like
he just
so hot.
zeroes in on me, and
Oh
you
my
know how
God.
that is.
Yeah, did he like look in your eyes and like see your
Yeah.
soul?
I felt like he could see everything I'd ever done and ever would do.
Uh-huh.
He was my first kiss.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was my first kiss.
I thought you would have kissed earlier. Wow.
I was, like I said, it's kind of a mousy thing.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
So you guys get up to the home ec room. Kathy is already starting. Are we making a vessel? Are we doing the
Yeah.
We're making a vessel. We're making like a little handheld fruit pie.
handheld fruit pie? Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea how to bake. I have not done that in a very long time.
Fortunately for you, I know so much about baking.
Okay, because I am gluten free.
Okay, well, we'll
cute.
make. Well, listen, we're not going to be eating this. This is
No.
going to be like a cute little pie child.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I'll
then
hold the soul of the harbinger.
it'll hold the soul of the harbinger, and then I guess we'll just like eat it into the sun or something.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you guys start. You know how to make a pie.
I do.
Yeah.
You do. In fact, it's like you
This is what I've been preparing for my whole life.
like to do this. I would like you to do. So you're gonna do some big magic.
Okay.
You do need all of the witches to do
Yeah,
it with
help.
Okay.
you. You need to publish your pie, but I need you to give us the recipe for your harbinger hand pie.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you think about it because I need to bounce back to
Okay. Great.
a very bad roll.
Oh no!
I rolled a 4, y'all,
Bastian, roll
Oh
better.
which is
God!
with my +2, so it's really bad.
Oh my god. Great. I guess I can
Oh, whoa,
pull the
fake size.
rip the cord on this one. I did just punch the studio.
Wow.
You've
I
never
like
met your grandparents.
failed as much as possible. Nope, I have not.
Yeah.
So yeah, as they're fighting downstairs, an older man enters the space, and you just hear like, Rachel, stop this at once, and like Silver Fox level of like a Silver Fox of a guy walks in, looks like very movie star handsome, very Clooney-esque, but Clooney, but like with a military kind of haircut. And he's also got his cult robes over one arm. He's got his white polo and his khakis, as if he's just come from the club, even though it is the whole last apocalypse outside. Yeah, your grandfather walks into the space. You don't know that. You've never met the guy.
But I see this older man who's pretty handsome
Yeah.
walking in as I fail horribly at attacking.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. You hear like a stop this at once, and it's just, you get distracted, and the thing, these cultists sort of swing on you back. So you'll take 2 harm just for being distracted. How are you doing, bud?
I can take 2 more harm.
Okay. Don't take more harm.
Yep.
Roll better.
Mm-hmm.
Upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know how you make your harbinger hand pie.
Okay. Logan,
This is big magic.
do you feel like the blueberry is the most demonic of fruits?
Whatever you say, I side with you.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make just a really basic flaky butter crust.
Okay,
so I'm
great.
going to need everybody's help on this.
Awesome,
We're going
got
to get
it.
some flour, we're going to get some salt, we're going to get some sugar, we're going to
Don't
get some
make the gluten-free one.
baking soda and some baking powder. And we're going to what we're going
You
to do
want
is
a
we're going to
little
make a
butter?
nice, we're going to start and we're going to take the butter.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be very chilled and very cold. So we're going
Yes.
to work it in.
Okay, great.
And we don't want it to get too warm as we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to roll it out into just like a little circle. We're going to put a bunch of blueberries in it. We've cooked these blueberries down in a process that actually took not very long because Kathy helped me with some magic.
Oh, great.
And now we're surrounding them with kind of sugar. And the secret ingredient is going to be cornstarch. The cornstarch is
Ooh.
just going to kind of pull everything together into like a cool gel. It's very minimal amounts. Though. You don't want people to taste the corn.
Yeah, you
So-
don't want to
Put
go
it in.
wild.
I'm gonna interrupt for a moment
Yeah.
because this is still magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And magic does have other requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the last time you needed something that was so shameful you had to run?
No, yeah, listen, I got it. I got this. So, yeah, we're going to put in the blueberries. We're going to put in the cornstarch. We're going to put in the sugar. We also have to do just a dash of lime juice. Okay, now I need to, I'm going to need to take out one of my best memories.
You
And,
need,
uh,
if I may.
Yeah, please.
A
You're the
memory?
GM.
I know, because I love this. I don't want to. I've asked you, so I want to give you this thing. When you publish this recipe, you must have contributed a fond family memory that is invoked by this pie
Mm-hmm.
that must go at the beginning of the recipe when you put it in your blog.
Okay. All right. So I have to write a long story that has nothing to do with the pie.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely.
All right. Well,
Oh
I
my
do that.
God,
I do that
yes.
as a matter of course.
Those are my favorite.
Give us a quick summary of yours, and I need one from Logan as well.
Okay, yeah. So one summer's day, it was the summer between when Bastian graduated high school and when he began college. We went up to the house on the lake, which was owned by some friends of ours, and we all got together. And that night we put on a little show because it was like family talent show. There was all these different families. And so we put on a little show where we like lip synced to Everything's All Right from Jesus Christ Superstar.
Try not to get worried. Try not to turn off.
Yeah, so we all lip synced to that, and then it ended with like me doing like the splits, which is not a thing I could do anymore. So it like really hurt, but everyone helped me up to my feet, and we all laughed, and we all had a great time. And Ivy was so embarrassed.
Absolutely. Logan, a family memory that is invoked by the blueberry pie recipe that is to follow.
Oh my goodness. So I was going to my grandmother's house when I was about 10 years old.
A quick summary, but yes.
And I remember that she, would have us go out into the fields and collect herbs and spices and things. Quick summary, TLDR, they were delicious little treats, and we would make little like spice cakes and things like that. And it makes me think of those summers.
You'll have to post that in the comments.
You'll have
It's
to post
so
that
lovely.
in the comments.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so yes, you have now a perfect blueberry pie, harbinger blueberry pie recipe.
Great.
Because complete with the anecdote that goes at the beginning of the recipe. But yes, a little bit of flour, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of love, and this pie boy, pie gender neutral
It's
creation.
pie girl. It's a
Pie girl.
girl.
Little pie girl pops out of the oven. Have you gotten any better at sculpting? I know Greg did it last time.
Yeah, I'm great at it.
Awesome.
I like have worked with fondant. I know what I'm doing.
So yeah,
My birthday cakes were amazing.
this little dough baby pops out of the oven. Kathy looks at it and she's, I'm gluten free, can't touch it.
No, listen, Kathy. All we need to do is imbue it with the very spirit of the end of all things.
Okay. So you gather up your little pie baby, little pie homunculus. Oh, yes. And you guys take it downstairs?
Is there any chance I could be texting?
Sure. I don't know that you can be texting.
I wasn't sure. That's
As
why
you
I'm
head
asking.
downstairs,
I'll
There
call
is-
you Blueby.
Blueby. As you take Blueby downstairs,
Lube.
Bloob. That's all the wrong vowel consonant
like it.
combinations.
Bloob?
I don't like it.
Bastian, you're in the midst of fighting your grandfather.
Yep.
Um,
Now I just know he looks evil, so that's
he
all
does
I
look
know.
evil. Lucian does point out that is your grandfather. He's sort of surprised you don't recognize him.
That's a wow. Okay, and I guess the genes in the family are strong because why are we all hot?
Because that's the budget we have.
Um,
Because the CW show by way of Netflix.
which means you know how to end this.
Well, we don't intend on ending it, and he.
I don't care what you intend.
And your grandfather unsheathed the sword king comes
Yeah, of
after
course.
you because that's the energy.
Oh, this is
That's the
like,
energy.
he's left-handed.
You come downstairs and your father and your son are fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Are sword fighting.
Okay. Bastian, kill him.
You said so.
Insane.
Uh,
Why don't you kick some ass, I guess, or however you want to do it? Do
um,
you have any cool moves?
I don't have any like cool combat moves because I haven't. I leveled up once.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I'll give you a free level up now. Pick one of your combat moves, or pick one of your cool moves.
that would be badass.
It's the last game. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay. This is I could take armor. Might be the way to go, but there is something I can do that would be also just kind of cool.
Do the cool thing.
All right. I'm gonna take the move Screw You, which is spend a luck to get +1 ongoing versus one particular monster, and this lasts until the monster is dead. So I am spending a point of luck to fight my grandfather.
Haven't we all done that in our past?
Right. You are well. Lucky for you, your grandfather is rolled by me, so he does not do well
can I
on
have
that
some
exchange
different dice?
harm.
Yep. I'm hopping on these.
Yeah.
I know as the keeper, I'm actually allowed to kind of just inflict harm as I wish, but also I feel like I should be nicer.
This is gonna get very dramatic because I am very not okay.
Oh,
All right, so that's +1 +2, so 8. That's an 8.
all right.
Well, it depends because I.
Oh no.
All right, so I do hit him. So I stab him and get 3 harm. It is messy, and I'm not caring that it's messy.
Oh yeah, you fully stab your grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
Ritual.
This is
You
not gonna need. I'm not gonna need therapy. for this
Wholeheartedly
later.
approve as your dad is stabbed by your son.
Yeah.
While you have your blueberry baby thing
Yeah.
entity. Kathy remembers the ritual from before. Lucian remembers the ritual from before. As you place your baby in on the little altar. It is an exchange harm.
Okay.
And your grandfather gets a good hit on you as well.
How much?
2 damage.
Cool. So I stabbed him, but I'm out now.
Okay.
I'm
great.
unstable,
But
which could be very bad.
do you remember what needed to happen when the last time you delayed this?
Yes. Yes, I do. Sacred blood had to spill into the soil and spread to the altar, which now currently has Blueby the pie baby on it. And then the altar would light up red. And yeah. So
Knowing that it has to happen, Lucian kind of sprints over to Bastian to grab some of that blood. There's no good way to move blood from one place to another when you don't have a vessel, so just wipes. So sorry about this. And runs across the room, smears it on the altar. It lights up red.
I want to kill my dad.
How do you kill your roll to exchange harm? I guess kick some ass. I get. Oh yeah.
I just look at him and I'm just like, it's all because of fucking you, isn't it? This
Yep.
whole thing, it's just because of you.
Yep.
And now you're trying to kill my goddamn son, the light of my fucking life. So, I just rolled a 9.
Awesome.
She says to her dad.
I fully expected Dad to say, "Well, your son attacked me first."
Yeah, your dad is wiping the blood off the sword. He's pretty pissed about the whole situation. Exchange harm does mean you'll take 2 when you
That's fine.
throw your spear at your dad.
My spear, I believe, if I'm adding it up right, does 4.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right through the heart.
Yeah.
You've taken out your father, who is about to tell you how disappointed he is and just can't get the words out.
Yeah, of course.
He crumples to the ground. He is a human after all.
Yeah.
In a sort of uninteresting pile, the way people die.
And now I'm going to sprint over to my son, who I have a pretty good feeling is not going to die, but because I've seen that we've gotten the season 2 renewal.
Yeah,
But,
the Well, blood has been spilled.
Yeah.
There is a new vessel. It seems to be a child. The magic doesn't seem to know the difference.
Yeah.
As there's sort of a howling sound that you remember from the series finale of yours.
And just like then, when it seemed like Greg had died, and then he came back, and just kind of, you know.
And the little blueberry homunculus thing, almost not like the howling outside happens. There's a rush of wind. It feels like the breath is knocked out of everyone in the room. As the few cultists that are left, and the Scooby Gang, and you all sort of lose your air, and it feels like the pressure leaves and then comes back, and everything is normal again. The rain goes from thunderous to just
Rain.
tip tip tip.
Yeah.
And your little blueberry child thing just laying there wiggling. Doesn't look more evil. Just a little kid blueberry thing.
Kathy.
Looking at its little doughy arms and legs.
Kathy.
Yeah?
Can you don't kill Bluebee, you know, but like just figure like out a way to like make sure this all stops with her.
I don't know that I can make it stop with her. But I can take care of her the best I can and see if she can stop it.
Do you remember how like in school you were the best at the flower baby thing?
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm not like being a mother is like a huge job. But
Yeah.
do you want to like raise Bluebee the best you can?
I don't know. I can try. I got a whole.
I volunteer as tribute.
Are you sure? It's a big responsibility.
Yeah, like strangely, I feel like really attached to this baby. This is so weird. I know it's a pie, it's a baked good, but it's like I love pies. And I think it's really cute. And I think honestly, if anybody's gonna take care of it, it's somebody who's not, gluten free. Probably for the best.
Yeah. Okay. Is your partner okay with that?
I'm gonna make them because we've been talking about adopting anyway, and this might be perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
You bring home a moving and squalling pie.
Oh my god, I think they're gonna love it.
Yeah. Bastian has been downed.
He would have very different feelings about this whole thing if he was awake.
Very confusing for everyone involved.
Because his thoughts are, no, you should kill it. But he's unconscious, so.
But if we kill it, does it start the cycle again?
I think so.
Find a
Yes.
way.
Kind of hard to
block it
break cycles
Can we just
with
chuck
violence.
Chuck it in the oubliette.
I thought about the oubliette, but I think that the only way we can break these cycles is for every time to be a little bit better.
And to love
I
it?
tried to raise you a little better, she says to Bastian, who is still unconscious. I tried to raise you a little better
Can I
than
go and
I
try
was
to heal
raised.
Basket now too?
I was gonna say we can either fast forward to back to the house, or we can have this conversation at the under the school.
I'm gonna help
Also, anyone who thinks I shoved a moral in, I had sort of thought of this ahead of time.
I do succeed in helping you with a mother's love.
Okay, well, I got a 9 to help heal, so I think we're gonna be okay.
You're gonna be okay. Yeah, the cultists. Bastian did a great job with the cultists, and like all good bad guys, when the leader gets taken out, the rest of them get taken out too, more or less. So, yeah, Bastian, you kind of come to. There's a squalling pie baby who seems to be like
You're so cute. No, you're so cute. Oh my gosh.
they're being FaceTimed with their new moms. Hi.
Hi. Look how cute though.
Kathy is Kathy is berating Lucian because that seems to be the thing they do.
That's hot. I want to
They-
watch them fight.
They're kind of constantly bickering. Kathy had a problem with Greg too. Like she was never going to be pleased with either half.
Listen, yeah. Kathy wanted.
Bastian is wondering why his mom has such hot friends.
You
Kathy's
know,
hot, and
I
then-
feel like the AO3 tags are like Rachel Greg, then Rachel Kathy. I feel like
Absolutely.
that's-
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's
And
like
there's
Rachel
probably
Greg.
Rachel, Lucian,
It's
Kathy.
Rachel Greg, Lucian Greg, Rachel Lucian, Rachel Cat, Rachel Kathy. That's all.
And Rachel Kathy was never canon. It was just like a thing the fans were like.
It was never canon. They tried. They were like it shows up a little bit in the spinoff with Lucian, but like
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, but yeah, you come to seeing some weirdly chill energy.
Did we win?
We won. Let's go home.
Um,
This is your new cousin Blueby.
I think stab sucks.
Well, hopefully you never have to be stabbed again.
Be nice. Can we go home?
Yeah. If it worked, and it did, you can just live your life now.
Guess you won't know until Blueby gets old enough to do.
But listen,
Wait, is that thing the?
yeah,
It's the new little harbinger. How cute. How cute.
Bluey's nonverbal yet, but definitely just like wiggling all the
So
little
cute.
ones. Your mom's
Best-
a way better sculptor than Kathy's like, your mom's a way better sculptor than Greg was.
Bastian's just kind of like. I don't have any. I don't know. Growing up as that is not going to be easy
Uh-huh.
for
But I'm up for the challenge.
that kid.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Up
it's
for the challenge.
probably good that there are people who already know what it's like.
Bastian's just
To
like that
guide
poor
him.
kid.
the thing
Poor
about
pie child.
Piled, if you will.
the thing about the world ending is that it's always a choice. You and I chose not to do it because we had people who loved us in our lives.
Yeah.
And I think Blueby will choose the same when the time comes.
I'm also going to change her name.
Yeah, that's totally.
You know what? You are her
You're the mom.
parent, so I guess that's
Yeah.
totally up to you.
Yeah. Thanks.
So yeah,
Bastian's just kind of like.
yeah, like Blueby reaches out to your red right hand, and like a little blue kind of stained finger kind of wraps around your finger. Like, yeah, it's got a little bit of strength to it.
Mhm.
It makes a little farting sound and then kind of spits up a little bit of blueberry on you.
Cute.
But yeah, so we're gonna close on this scene for a moment. I'm gonna let you guys have a. It is post Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
It is time to turn the harvest train into the Christmas train.
All aboard the Christmas train, Christmas train, Christmas train. All aboard
What
the
is-
Christmas train.
Slash,
Christmas train.
In fairness, Greg has never been isn't really Christian. He is sort of Druidic pagan.
Mhm.
So it is more of the Yule train.
Yeah.
But the song still stands.
I make him call it the Christmas train because the Christmas train is easier to work into a song.
Christmas train was always easier.
Yeah.
That is the acquiescence he has given to you, especially post rediscovering his
Yeah.
round table roots.
Yule train carol, fa la 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 la.
What has Rachel been up to in the last month or so? What has Rachel been months or so? What are things looking like at the Goodnow house for Rachel?
I mean, you didn't let me continue the song.
Good
Which
point. We're over in time.
I am Santa Claus.
fine
I
for the
fight the
last
demons
episode.
from the deep. What's Rachel been up to? Rachel has her blueberry pie post was the most popular in the history of the blog and got her a book deal. It's interesting that like her memory is now the same, but she can already feel like things about her power are fading. It's just like it was so tied to this specific instance with her father and the fact that like, you know, she's kind of let go of a lot of that anger and that hatred because she killed him. It's
That'll do it.
now
We are not
she's
therapists.
yeah, now she's a little able to just be, you know, just be who she is at her best as mom and a wife. And right now she's making just the most wonderful pumpkin spice latte pie, which she's been threatening to do throughout.
That's true. It's nice because you're no longer chosen. That has been passed down twice now. But your body still remembers it. Now you're just slowing down because you're, an adult. Like,
Yeah.
but I think you're still able to catch things that fall a little faster than every other mom.
Yeah.
You still know when danger is coming, all of the things. It's
Yeah.
just, you're never going to be able to get rid of being who you were raised to be, but it doesn't have to, it's not colored in the way that it was because it's your future now.
And it's Thanksgiving, so I've invited all the people I love over. And,
Aw.
everybody's here. My family, my gang, the folks who just helped us, of the extended family of my gang.
The Goodnows are here.
The Goodnows
from Florida.
are here from Florida. All of Greg's sisters are here.
Oh, God.
And
Yeah.
thankfully, there is a mother-in-law house in the back for
There's-
them.
That is true. But yeah, it sounds like things are working out really nicely. Greg has blustered in from fighting literal dragons. He's trying to organize. One of Greg's sisters is organizing the family football game that Greg is so excited to be part of again. He's trying to rally all of the kids to get ready for that. He has not taken off his conductor hat though.
No.
Logan,
Yeah.
you coming to Thanksgiving?
Yeah, of course.
Are you and your partner bringing your blueberry child?
I think we don't leave the baby anywhere just for fear. Honestly, for safety. So I've put together a very cute little baby Bjorn, but it's specifically so it doesn't mess up her little crust.
I think as the magic is taken hold and as you've established that she is a child, that she will be a baby, she's sort of kind of fading into less of a pastry and more of a person. Still
It's a real baby.
Still a baby. Sort of always smells faintly of blueberry, which
So
is
good.
kind of gross.
It's like a strawberry shortcake.
Kind of like a
Yes.
strawberry shortcake kid. Kind of gross because as she's becoming more of a baby, she is turning into a baby.
Yeah.
So all of the
What
things
did you
that
name her?
come with that.
Oh, well, the baby is named. Hold on. Her name is Kiana.
Kiana, your
Love
blueberry
that.
baby. Forgot what your partner's name is, but
Me too.
you and your
Hold on.
Cornwich partner
Somewhere.
are coming to the I will say every year Logan's partner refuses to cook because she's a Cornwich, she doesn't care. But she does always show up with the best pre-batch cocktails.
Yes.
And witches make good cocktails, what can I say? But yeah, she's taking the motherhood pretty well.
She loves it.
Yeah, she loves it.
Melody Floss? Is that her?
Melody? I think it is.
Yeah, Melody Floss.
But yeah, Melody and Logan, Melody has gotten a little more so let's talk figuring out the mommy blog. Like she reads your blog voraciously now. Now she's a young mother, and yeah, real crunchy mom energy from her.
Sometimes you just don't know till you have the kid, and it changes everything.
Well, you've been talking about it for a while.
I mean, yeah, but also she was kind of dragging her feet, and I'm really happy.
Yeah,
They're great.
Sort of incredibly thankful you didn't use corn syrup in the baby.
Yeah.
It's cornstarch.
There's cornstarch, but that's normal.
That's just to build good muscle and bone.
That's just good muscle and bone.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean she knows. Melody knows exactly where her daughter is at all times, which is incredibly useful, to be honest. Anything else from Logan as you guys?
No, we're just really happy, and thank you again so much, Rachel, for including us in your beautiful.
Your family.
Oh.
As long as you want to come to Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, you're here.
Okay,
You have a place here.
done.
Do you want to play football? Rowan and the rest of the kids are running around trying to gather their teams.
Sure.
Okay, and they all run outside.
Mhm.
Bastian.
Well, Bastian at Thanksgiving is because Dad just came back from fighting dragons, apparently.
I mean, not recently.
Yeah.
Like that's
No, but he's getting, because he doesn't like the football game. It is not a thing he likes to participate in. But he does start setting up. He starts getting the train ready for the harvest train and to the Yule train.
there is a knock at the door. Kieran is let in by one of the family.
Also, he has a conductor hat on. 'Cause he
Oh,
also has
Kieran,
one.
hello. It's so nice
Yeah.
to see you.
I got your invite.
Yeah, Bastian's in there in the conductor hat.
This is really nice. It's hard to fly out to see my parents.
Hey,
Also, we celebrate Thanksgiving like 2 weeks ago. Kieran is from British Columbia.
Listen.
Celebrate on a Monday. It's so weird.
Yeah.
You're in this now. You're part of the family.
Okay.
As long as you want to come here, you have a seat here. Even if you and my son,
Okay.
break up. I meant break up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's weird
Well-
because we did meet. You guys magicked your way into our dorm room.
And I did. I have almost died twice.
Yeah.
That's
That was
oh my God.
that was a really inelegant way to put that. I admit.
Bastian is walking up behind you and is like, Mom, it's also he does make the dark joke of I've almost died twice anyways.
He gives you like a nervous peck on the cheek. Like you guys have been dating for a couple weeks now. I feel like you're kind of in the honeymoon phase.
Oh God,
kind of
I'm
in
like, dude, he was there
Cuties.
probably when he was like, oh, Bastian came back all like,
yeah, he's seen you.
Cuties. Just the cuties.
Yeah, you speed ran your first couple like
Yeah.
interactions considering you died.
Yeah.
But he like he sits he has been run through he has been informed of the train process and really took to it. Greg like he doesn't have his own hat, but like
well,
there's
hold on. There's a thing. So because it's it's a Thanksgiving. It's like a 2-month anniversary present. And he gives him his own hat. So they can all have conductor hats
they
together
all have conductor hats.
while they're putting the train together.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
they
that's
all-
really cute.
Yeah, and
Also-
he like
Yeah.
Kieran isn't great at conversation all the time, but he is really when he has a job, he knows how to do it. So he gets into the big Tupperware bin things that y'all keep your train stuff in and starts pulling out
Yep.
the winter decor as you guys start setting up
And I
the
think
turning over of the trains.
something else is like, I think Bastian has started to notice other people warming up to him before they always are like, they just knew something was wrong. They didn't know what, but suddenly like people at school are actually like, hey, did you like,
It started with a pencil on October 3rd and just
Yeah.
kept escalating.
yep,
Yeah.
or November 3rd, I guess in
November
this
3rd,
case.
yeah.
But like people have started talking to him more and like his music, he's actually able to collaborate with more of his music people. So he's not like the lone kid on a stage with one guitar now. He has like a band. He can
Yeah.
actually like play with people.
Yeah. Kieran has yet to miss a show. Like he always
He's really also he helps write some of the songs. He's really into poetry, so they get to like
that's very cute.
collab. It's very cute.
Yeah. Is there anything else anyone wants to add before we really like close out?
I am very curious I want to know what Lucian's reaction to all of this was. Is he here?
Lucian was Lucian invited to Thanksgiving?
He's always invited. There's always a place.
Lucian has politely for the first time in a while instead of just ignoring it has politely declined. He has
Lovely.
other things to do. But it did like the polite declination did come with a like a nice gift basket.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Massage oil for you and Greg.
I just want to real quick
Nice.
fill in the history of Caitlin Mercy, who is Rowan's new friend, and we're like, she's Caitlin Mercy. She is the third daughter of a third daughter, which means that she, within the world of water witches, is extremely powerful. She's just coming into her power now because she's just turned 14. She and Rowan can't stand each other, but in that way where it's clear that they're always thinking about each other.
Oh, they're
Pride and
academic rivals
Prejudice.
as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Caitlin Mercy also really loves K-pop. She loves Oldies by the band Hanson, and she is she's very like fond of reading romance novels and working on her parkour in her spare time.
That will be that'll be very useful. Because Rowan, who has been sort of going through her own magical. Rowan's always been perceptive. Because I'll leave it at this. You get an early Yule gift, or rather, early Yule notification on your front step, as all of the brownie and house spirits. It is a formal. You open it up. It is small, but not disproportionately small. Really elegantly adorned letter. And it's just a formal request to court Rowan from the Prince of the Fall Court.
Oh no.
And that is the last thing as you guys start.
I just want everyone to know that Rowan and Caitlin are endgame, and that's true.
So yeah, that is our world ended Thursday.
Yeah.
But then it didn't, because that's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have.
It could have.
Close.
It
Well,
was
the
close.
game ends on a Thursday. It's Thanksgiving.
Oh.
So yeah,
There you go.
the
How
game ends
cute.
Thursday. Thank you,
Lord, the
everyone.
Christmas train.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. What nonsense Kimmy has let me do. Seriously though, thank you everyone. Thank you to our chat mods who protect us from all of the trolls, demons, and other evil nonsense in our chat. Seriously, thank you so much. Thank you to our amazing patrons who keep us ad-free and independent. It's because of you that we're able to play games we enjoy without worrying about publishing companies or system popularity or me knowing how to run the game or anything like that. And you can join the heroic ranks at happyjacks.org/Patreon. I'm going to let our cast introduce themselves again. I'm going to start with, on my left here, Blythe.
Hello. That was so much fun, and I'm like, it was a good. It was a good ending.
Okay,
I'm
good.
very.
Anything that's hard.
It was
It
very
is.
good. You did a good job. You ran it very well. I have been Blythe playing Bastian. You can find me on social medias at the Blythe Kala, TheBlyThekala. I am on all the things. There's too many things to list. I'm on all of them. I'm not very active, honestly, lately, but I post about anime mostly right now because I can't talk about anything because of strikes. So
Soon.
if you want to hear about anime and gay stuff, follow me on social media.
Honestly, very good content when you do post, so please do that. Hi guys.
Jujutsu Gazen. That was a great joke.
No. I am Teri Gamble. You can find me at the Teri Gamble over a lot of the internet. What else? Emily, you okay? Are you waiting to pop up for something? Okay, I love it.
I like to look at. I was looking at the top of my head because I've had a sunburned scalp recently, and I was like, I can get a good look at that.
She's using the freaking cameras in the studio. I love
Oh
it.
my
A brilliant use. You can find me on the internet all over at Terry Gamble. I'm currently in the running to be the official face of horror for Rue Morgue magazine. An opportunity for me to win $13,000.
Oh shit.
A photo shoot with the amazing Kane Hodder. He is the one who plays Jason in a bunch of the Friday the 13th movies. If you guys know me, 13 is one of my favorite numbers. I have probably like 10 Friday the 13th tattoos on my body, sitting next to Blythe, who also has quite a few, which is awesome. We both got one, I think, this last week too.
I got two.
Yeah. Had to do it. Anywho, I also have an amazing fun horror podcast. So if you could vote for me, that would be great. I got laid off from my day job, so any votes are helpful. Hopefully that'll help me get through the end of the year. And also, if not, check out the podcast, Horror Movie Survival Guide. I talk about different spooky movies every week. Strangely, in a confluence of time and space, we already recorded an episode that's going to be coming out this next week. I'm giving you guys a little skinny because even my patrons don't know yet because I'm dropping the episode later tonight. Teen Witch and Teen Wolf back-to-back face-off versus episode for us.
Why am I not on this episode? I love Teen
Well,
Witch.
they're both great. We don't have a lot of guests. That's probably why.
bullshit.
We very rarely have guests, but when we do, they're always fucking awesome, of course.
fucking weird.
But I'm also going to be in Teen Witch the Musical at Akbar this next week. So I literally got asked like the day after we had recorded and like done that. And then our other friends, Midnight Mass Pod, had also done an episode on Teen Witch. So it's just in the air this year, which I love. And the resurgence and the revival. So if you want to top that, follow my socials. I'll be posting more about where to get tickets and stuff this next week.
If you are in line to vote for Teri for New Face of Horror, is that what
Official Face of
Official
Horror.
Face of Horror?
Mhm.
Stay in line. If you're already in line, they can't kick you out of line. Stay in line. Stay in line. And
Conveniently, very good advice for November 7th.
Stay in line.
Very
you can vote
good.
every day. Also, it's free if you register through Facebook. So.
you can
That's
also
not
vote-
relevant to
Yeah, that's not relevant to
That's not relevant
Not
to
that
stay
one,
in line, but yeah.
But that's for me. I mean, vote daily. Stay in line.
The Fern Gully episode of my podcast is coming out in November. So,
I think ours is coming out really soon, and I'm on it.
yeah,
I'm a guest.
you're a guest. You're a guest.
Wait, I'm on your podcast, Emily.
Yes, podcast like it's 1992, the podcast I do with Phil Iskov. It's just a chance for me to just be completely nonsensical. I think we recorded that toward the waning days of the WGA strike, so my brain is just like total mush, but it's fun. I had a good time. It's literally just me talking about how I want to be like a tiny pixie-sized
You were
person
obsessed.
Listen,
for like an hour.
listen.
Fairy Home came back tonight.
Yeah.
Fairy Home Companion.
I was gonna a fairy home companion. That's
So
funny.
good.
I was gonna say my two weird hyperfixations in games. I just want to be a little guy, and I also love tiny yodeling creatures. Holy shit! Yes,
You're
I'm
gonna love this episode.
gonna love
then.
this episode.
Anyway, I'm Emily St. James. I have been playing Rachel Goodnow, and I had a blast playing Rachel Goodnow. You can find me on the internet at Emily St. Jams on basically every platform. Like the ones I'm most active on are Blue Sky and Letterboxd right now. But you know, I lurk elsewhere. You can check out my podcast like it's 1992. You can check out a bunch of other stuff I did. And watch the show that I write for. Except, yeah.
You can't promote the show.
No, I
but
can
if we
actually.
love it.
I'm a WGA member. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Actually, no, I can't. But yeah, no,
Solidarity.
yeah, no. Watch television.
You can promote the movie I worked on that I can't promote.
Oh, okay. Watch the movie that Blythe worked on.
Coming
that he
out
can't see anything
Friday.
about. It's coming out Friday.
Tomorrow or next week?
This week, it's a 3.5 hour long movie by a very prolific director.
It's
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, that sounds like a movie that probably a lot of
That I
people
done
like.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Good movie. I'm
It's a
guessing.
pertinent part of U.S. history that everybody should know.
Yes.
So go and see the movie that Blythe worked. I can't think of a good enough joke. Just Killers of
Especially
the
as we head
Flower
into
Moon.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That seems like a good movie
Happy
to watch.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Wrapping. I am Clara. I was Clara. I will remain Clara until I figure out a cool nickname that everyone's gonna eventually figure out how to use for me. Never mind. Yeah. Thank you again so much for doing. I'm all over the internet. It's clearly _golden. I have a mermaid channel. I was told I should probably do less mermaid. Talk about the mermaid stuff less, but I'm not gonna.
Talk about it more.
Do
mermaid
more.
_
Always
clarity
more.
on Instagram.
I'm pro mermaid.
I
Very
am also,
pro-mermaid.
I'm former pro mermaid. But no, seriously, all over the internet as Cleo Gordon. Sometimes I post on Twitter or
The X.com platform.
the X.com platform or Blue Sky, but mostly I'm just around. In every Discord I am on, if you at me, I tend to respond like when you shake a can of treats for your cat. Here at Happy Jacks or over at Queen's Court Games, where theoretically at some point I will have a show coming out that I've been working way too hard on. So we'll see what happens. But yes, thank you everyone again. I really cannot emphasize how happy I am that people joined us for our little thing, whatever this was. And hopefully we'll see you all soon. So bye.
We love you.
I was trying to find a Discord to tag you in, and then I couldn't.
You're in the Happy Jacks.
I know,
one. You
but I
have to
was
say
like,
this
where?
out.
I was like, do
Oh,
I just?
right. I'm the one who does it today.